Streaming. Going live. You're live.
I've been live.
Oh, there it goes.
I didn't touch anything.
Huh. I wonder what happened. Well, everything should be working out there, guys.
Just you are.
Josh, you're banned due to not following rules and further issues of about state and chat. Exactly. Okay. Might just have to do a refresh. Matthew, might have to do a refresh. Yep. Hey, Joven, how's it going? Hey, Luke, how's it going, Luke? How are we doing tonight?
Hello.
We can't have a
We're
party
live.
without them. There it goes.
Without what? Liquor?
Liquor and hose.
Liquor in the front and poker in the rear?
We need sausage wallets out there. Matthew says, today I've been busy, tired, and excited. How about you? Oh,
All the same. Exact same.
Long weekend. Now it's back to regular work duties. Ugh. Maybe exhausted.
Look, I put him on a pedestal.
I saw.
So he's more erect.
It's good. I'm glad that he is more erect.
Mr. McBossman wants to be erect. And, you know, with Alexa Bliss out there right now, it's fine. Or maybe it's Randy Orton.
Poor Luke. Dealing with some crazy mod issues. I'm sorry. But, you know, that's what happens, right? It is a full moon. And according to a lot of people, when there's a full moon, like, all the crazies come out, which is really odd to me, but whatever. So, her stuff changed from actual studio-type director chairs to little kid chairs.
Yeah, basically, so she could have a little tea party.
With a doll in a cage. We have Guy Dawson in chat. Hey, Guy. We also have Vindicator with us and Janelle. Hey, Vindicator.
Recap.
Hey, Janelle. Vin. We're going to do some recapping of Randy Orton, who is now on a moment of bliss right now, which is happening.
I wouldn't be having a good week either if this happened to me. That's what she said.
Ah, right. We have a Rocky winner in the chat. Hey, Rocky.
Rocky.
Guy Dawson says, hi, guys. Who do you think will win tonight? AJ Styles versus Keith Lee versus Riddle. That three-way.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
I would love to say AJ Styles, but I have a feeling whoever wins is still going to lose to Braun coming up before they get to the Scottish Psychopath. But I've been wrong with plenty of times with wrestling. So AJ Styles is the hottest one right now. The Keith Lee would make the most sense, but we've kind of already seen that.
Right.
But I think Keith Lee makes the most sense, even with the Braun Strowman thing, if they decide to do that. But Braun Strowman has a knee injury. And that's why he's written off right now.
Right.
But it doesn't look too serious. That's why he's suspended indefinitely.
Yeah. Indefinitely, huh? He has an indefinite suspension.
Yeah.
Old Braun Strowman, huh?
He headbutted Postman Pierce.
Right. Is he just taking a break? Is he getting a revamp of his character?
It's knee.
Oh, he has a knee issue? Oh.
So I literally just said this.
Oh.
So Braun's got a knee
I didn't know
injury.
he actually had an injury. That's sad. I wonder if it's because of other stuff.
Bliss. He's known Bray for a long time.
Yes. And Jacob Hagin, who I thought was already the Jacob that was in here, but he wants to know, what about the tag match tonight?
What one? I didn't watch any of the proposed matches for tonight, so I'm unprepared a little bit. Is there something from last week?
A surprise tonight.
Is it Shayna Baszler something there?
Maybe.
With Nia, maybe? Or is it the New Day and the Hurt Business? Is that happening again? That's probably what it is.
Probably. Poor Luke. Yes, Luke, you are correct. There has been a Rocky that has been removed before. There was a version of that was taken out and made the list that you're going to have to start making. Yeah, Luke said Braun has a injured knee.
I hear voices. And they caught me.
They accost me. That's creepy. And Matthew's like, you just made the list, said Jericho. Luke needs to walk around with a clipboard.
The list of Luke.
The list of Luke.
You just made the list.
You just made the list.
No problem.
And then,
you just made the list. It's endless.
I'll just make something else.
It's a merry-go-round.
He'll never know it's me. Vindicator's not counting. Luke, is anyone a fan of Abigail Bliss's new doll in a cage now? That's kind of weird.
I like
Will it be
when
a
women
hot Christmas present?
I like
think
when
Travis
women dance
wants
in the
it.
little cages.
He likes when real women are in cages, it sounds like.
Sickoid. But yeah. But not like that. Not like human trafficking. I'm talking about like in bars.
I know what you meant. Like you're talking about in like strip clubs or a club or something.
Yeah, what show am I thinking of? There's a show and they walk in and they're in the... And I can't even think of what it is.
Is that the internet one where they're the interns or whatever? And they take them to that club?
Yeah, there's some in there too, I think. Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. Google search. I don't know what it's called.
It's called The Interns or something. But the Google stuff. Is that what they're telling you? Totally. I think Vindicator really wants that as a Christmas present, that side table.
Is she going to get in his face?
How's she going to get in his face?
She might need that chair.
She's like, hello, let me talk to your belly button right now. This is your belly button speaking.
It's funny, he's not even standing up straight. Like, see how he's like arched? Yeah. He knows what's coming. He's too cool. He's cooler than the other side of the pillow.
He's like, see what I mean? She's like, I can see up your nose. No. Nobody does. Nobody knows what you mean.
They
Guy
let the
Dawson
fans on,
says they
so.
should do Drew versus Strowman at the Royal Rumble. What do you think? Well, unless
They could put it on.
knee gets
Yeah,
fixed
he'll
really quick.
He'll be fine by then.
Drew and Sheamus versus Miz and Morrison.
There he is. Look at Abigail.
He's holding on to her. Oh, Randy Orton's got her.
She doesn't look worried. He doesn't look panicked. And the Fiend's fine. They putting these guys back together.
I don't know. Didn't he wrong him?
She doesn't look too worried about it.
Is he gonna steal her?
He's like, give her back. Right? He's like, all right, you can have her back.
She's like a hot commodity.
She's traded like currency.
Now he's leaving. He's like, here you go. Now come get me. Throw her around.
All right, we're starting the show off with the Fiend. How exciting is this?
We're starting the show off with some comedy relief.
Who's laughing now?
Who's laughing now? I am. So funny.
He's like, give her back. I want to start trading Alexas.
Just trading them around.
Here, hand me her.
Hand me a bliss, and then I'll go do something else. Matthew said, Luke, you're like Batman against many villains. That's true. Looks like I know I am biased when it comes to Liv, but damn, her documentary was so good. It was decent. Better than Lana's. Looks like very
The
true.
bar's set here.
So she's like...
She walked over the bar.
She walked over, right?
We're going to try to process what we just saw.
Oh my god, shut up, Tom.
Should I get all, like, monotone?
Such a jackhole.
Sorry, everybody at home, but we're going to try to get over what we just saw.
Want to talk about a sausage wallet? This guy's a sausage wallet.
We just saw a woman traded as currency, it looks like.
I didn't realize that we were in some foreign country.
Sorry for that.
Can all the women out there get offended, please? Please, I need all of the feminists out there to get extremely offended by what happened on Raw tonight. Offensiveness needs to happen.
So something we haven't seen for a minute.
All
of a sudden...
Because he back and he gone.
All of a sudden, we have Elias and Jeff Hardy back.
Sweet.
Look at this. They're going to have a concert match.
Are they going to have a concert together?
No, a match.
Oh.
All that shit's getting broken.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, not the violin.
All that shit right there's getting broken.
So now I am Batman walking around with a bat-shaped clip. Catch up before it went up. Shaped clipboard, writing down names. I like it. Yeah, that's it. That's who you are. We got Tyler in the chat. Hey, Tyler, how's it going? Since up, Dalethea and Travis. Not much, just hanging out, doing stuff. Vindicator's like, yeah, me and Travis like to make it rain in those adult-themed facilities.
Let it rain.
We have Samoa in the chat. Hey, Samoa. Says, hey, guys, sorry I'm late. What's happened so far? Yeah,
just a moment with Bliss.
He, basically, the lights went out. All of a sudden, he was holding on to her. The Fiend came out, and he traded the Bliss for his freedom.
He handed Bliss back to the Fiend and then took off running. And said, who's laughing now? That's it.
Vindicator says, if the cage table were life-size, I probably would take it. So you could put real people in it, Vin? That's just not right, buddy.
A big bird cage.
Just put somebody in a big bird costume and then put them in the cage. Yes. Tyler says, I have Mr. Puggles sleeping on my lap, drinking hot chocolate with whipped cream. I'm watching and waiting for The Fiend. Sweet.
Well, The Fiend's come and gone.
The Fluttergoth is in the chat saying Randy is taller than Alexa Bliss. Yeah, she talked to his belly button the whole time. Matthew Medicine says, Jesus! Randy is just thinking about splitting that. Those two should dominate. RKO isn't afraid. He hears voices in his head.
Both a little crazy.
Right? Jacob Eugene says, is Bray the only one who does the claw? Well, at this point, he is.
The mandible claw. It's not like the real claw. It's not Killer Kowalski's claw. The claw.
Ah, terrifying. I almost pooped my pants.
Yeah.
Vindicator says, and Orton is cradling Bliss for what reason? I just don't get any of this. Hoping it ends sooner than Ray versus Seth.
Oh, it's not going to end sooner than that. It's got to go for a while.
Well, according to what we understand, Bliss is a very hot commodity for the Fiend. And Randy partook upon that and took advantage of it, and that's what happened there. Just as a quick overtone for you. Matthew's like, Liv wants to fill the Viper. Ew, gross, Matthew. Janelle says, can you believe War Games is this Sunday? They just announced War Games a couple weeks ago.
I know, and we got a new member on Team Shotzi. That's Rhea Ripley. She joined the team today. She's bringing the heavy artillery. That's what she said. She's bringing some heavy artillery.
Huh. Crazy.
So now we got Ember Moon, Shotzi, however you say it, and then Rhea.
Shotzi.
So it's the three. So there's still one member, one opening. And see, I thought it was going to be Toni Storm, but now she's on the bad guys team. So now I'm like, I don't know, it's going to be.
It's going to be the other good guy. Indicator's like, LOL, Matt calling Bliss Liv, right? Matthew's like, imagine those three together as a stable.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was like, are they going to join back up? That wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Right?
Since Randy's already turned on him once.
Right? Jacob says, what you guys think about the Undertaker final thing?
Yes, it was good. I'm glad that they got it done. It would have been better with fans, but since that's not an option right now.
Matthew's yelling at Vindicator. I mean, fuck, you know what I mean? I'm a guy and I don't do names. Travis is a guy. He doesn't do names for anybody.
I don't know anybody.
Like, he doesn't know anybody's names. Like, he doesn't remember anybody's name. It's hilarious.
Like, I don't know anybody's name that I know and that I haven't seen in like 2 weeks.
Like, he gets to see me every day. At least he knows my name. Samoa says, so Randy ran away like a little girl.
After he
stole Bliss and picked her up and then handed her back. And then he escaped. Matthew says, I'm so far behind. Oh, my data sucks. I'm in the mountains. Oh, that's cool. In the mountains is way more fun.
We're in the mountains. Sort of.
As Mr. Love came in the chat, Matthew was going, a fucking double! Yeah, that was some AA-ron happening right there. Vindicator says no matches, but a cradle session, then a concert. Nobody does seamless transitions like Vince McBossman Entertainment. I don't think Vince is doing it. I think it's somebody else and they are stupid.
We'll see. I think it's Vince if it's weird.
It's probably Tom Phillips thinking he knows what he's doing because he sure the hell don't know how to commentate. So you have Jordan Williams in the chat. Hey, Jordan.
Hey, Jordan.
We have the Exalted One, John Moxley, in the chat.
John
Randy,
Moxley.
you bitch never touch my bliss. Let me in. Rub.
Rub.
Aren't you supposed to be the Fiend then? John Moxley doesn't care about bliss.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Saying.
Everybody cares about bliss.
Chanel says, if you were running WWE, who would you bring up from NXT after War Games?
Well, I like Damian Priest, but it would honestly depend on how they, like what plans they have. If they're going to put another title on him, then you don't want to bring him up. But I like Damian Priest. I like a few of their ladies. Chelsea Green got called up. She made it for, what, a cup of coffee maybe?
I don't think she even made it quite that long and then broke herself. Sad. Vindicator's like, so how many World Wars has NXT had by now? Lots.
One a year.
We have Michael Dukes in the chat. Hey,
Hey, Michael.
We have Roberto in the chat. Hey, Roberto. And the Exalted One, John Moxley's like, yes, I was in another live stream. Oh. Okay. I was confused for a minute. Forgot where I was. I was like, are we on Wednesday already? And now the Fiend is there. Hey, Fiend! And Rub. Jeff Hardy.
The Symphony of Destruction.
Destruction. Michael Dukes is out there saying Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. And Samo says, heard they plan to bring back cult leader Bray Wyatt for this feud.
Oh, I hope so. That would be awesome.
Well, they kind of brought him back a little bit with Braun Strowman, too. So,
and it's the same thing. Same sitch.
So it's the same, it's during that time period as to why he, his revenge and payback, I guess.
He can't get Eric Rowan back because he's not there, Redbeard, unless they do like a quick signing, because he's not signed with anybody. So they could do like a one-match contract where he comes back as a big... Or,
right.
More than that. He could be there for like 2 months or something.
What? What's so funny?
You. I'm trying to have a conversation. You're like, no,
well,
we don't want dialogue.
I have no idea what to say to that. Sorry. What do you want me to say? Do you want to write down cards for me so they know what to say?
To have a conversation.
When you decide to talk about stuff that I'm like, okay.
Eric Rowan.
What? Yeah, like...
So Bray tries to get everybody back that's done him wrong.
Right, I got that.
Okay.
I understand all of that.
Harper and Rowan did him wrong.
True, I understand that also.
Awesome.
He can't do anything about Luke Harper either.
Right. Well, but he's under contract. Eric Rowan is not. So they could do something after this is over.
Right. I highly doubt that they're going to do anything about that. As in yeah. Finn says, hey, Travis, don't ruin that song by Megadeth. Ruin it. Ruin it for him. He ruins all songs. Looks like tonight is going to be a long night. I found Josh and all these people coming. But most of them are people that we've seen multiple times, Luke. So, like Roberto we've seen before. Samo. Michael Dukes. Jordan Williams. We've seen all these peeps before. Welcome back, everybody.
Is he actually going to sing for us?
Is he going to be able to, or is he just going to look at us stuff?
Nah.
I have to itch my eye.
So he comes out to his own music. I guess that's not too that happens.
Trixie the Pony is in the chat saying, come on, Hardy. Yeah, come on, Hardy. Do your business. Vindicator's like, so have you guys already put up your Christmas trees?
No.
Wreaths and assorted decorations yet?
No.
Vindicator thinks our co-star needs an ugly sweater. Probably.
It could use one.
Vindicator says that. Matthew Duke says, will Bray Wyatt have a new Wyatt family anytime soon?
Probably not. I don't see him going that way. I mean, he's got a huge family with Mercy and Huskus and Ramblin' Rabbit.
His puppet family. Matthew.
And Walrus? Something.
Wobbly
Walrus.
Matthew says Elias needs a run instead of a rivalry right now.
And Happy Hopper, or whatever his name was.
Uh-huh.
The frog from last week.
Oh, yeah. He's all about friendship.
Friendship frog.
Friendship frog.
Frog friendship, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jeff's got a foreign weapon, foreign object.
He's got a violin.
Oh, Elias with a big knee.
Oh,
They're like, we really need to
terrible.
fill some time. I have an idea.
How about you do this real quick and then we'll
Go to the local music store. Buy all the shit they have. Bring it back.
We're going to have a music fest. Simo says, I've not even started to decorate yet. It's hard enough getting everything down from the attic.
That's how I feel. And then I put everything in these huge totes. So the last thing I want to do is get them out. It's like, ugh.
The Fiend says Michael Dukes, right?
Uh-oh, somebody's in that.
You think?
I know there is.
Oh, Jesus. Who is it? Oh,
It's our truth.
it's our truth. What the hell are you doing?
24/7. He's broke the piano.
No one checked the piano.
Oh, here they come.
They're like, well,
Eric's in there.
You guys are
Tozawa. True Gulak got a backslide. That's pretty. Red Metal League gets clotheslined also.
False count anywhere, so it's all legal. Whoa. He's gonna whack
Oh, God.
him with that guitar.
Watch your eyes. Look at that. Cut to commercial.
Jesus.
Well, all sorts of chaos happening. Our truth's probably in Maine by now.
Right? Janelle says, who wins the women's war games? The baby faces or the Hills?
You know, I haven't thought about who would win that. Probably Blackheart, just because she was done so wrong.
Right?
So, yeah, baby faces. I want to know who that fourth member's going to be. And what happened to Santana Garrett? Because I couldn't find her name on the WWE site.
Yeah, what happened to Santana Garrett?
I didn't see anything about her going away. I heard that she'd got called up to the main roster, but she's not on either of the main rosters. And she's not on the NXT roster. I can't find her. So when I just hit search for her, it doesn't even come up on their website.
Why, those jerks. He says, could you see one of these ladies being called up on either team?
Yeah, absolutely.
From the Hills and the Faces teams?
You could see 2 or 3 of them getting called up. SmackDown has 0 women.
Sure.
But they also don't just have women's matches unless they're kind of important. You know, they don't just make, like, no stories happening women matches.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
Every once in a while, you'll see Natalia in a match, I guess, but...
The Fiend says, why is there a puppet in the background? That's Mr. McBossman. You should know.
You don't know Mr. McBossman?
You made him.
From your show,
From the Firefly Funhouse, Fiend. Matthew's like, LMFAO at our truth. Haha. The Fiend's like, what the fuck, our truth? Samoa's like, Braun did once assault Elias with a cello. That's true. Cello, yeah. Medicare's like, Dalethea, are you a fan of guys dressing in tight jeans or wrestling filled gear like Sammy? Wrestling Fidel gear like Sammy.
Which is your favorite?
Which is your favorite? Do you like the Fidel look or do you like the tight jeans?
Fidel
look?
or feminine? Fidel or feminine? Fidel.
Fancy
feminine.
pants, fancy pants. Fancy pants, fancy pants. Neither fancy pants. I don't know. It's kind of awkward.
I don't know if Fidel has fancy pants. They're green, fluffy pants. They're army pants.
Maybe he thinks they're fancy. Adagio's like, what? At our truth, laughing.
It's got like fatigues
Matthew's
on.
like, Luke just nuked someone. Janelle says, does Jon Moxley lose the title on Wednesday?
No.
Or do they wait? It would make sense to do it right since Renee is pregnant.
She's just pregnant, though. He doesn't want to sit home with her for 9 months and watch her body change.
Yeah.
He's going to see her. They only work like 1 day a week. It's not like he's on the road traveling all over the country.
Yeah. And that's not going to happen for a while.
She's probably in Florida with him.
Mm-hmm. And she can do her show anywhere, so it doesn't matter if she's on the road or not at this point.
It's not like she's going to be flying somewhere else in the country and being like, well, you just work in Florida and I'll stay home. It's like, let's rent a house in Florida, Jacksonville.
Right? Matthew's like, LOL, our truth will be a tribute to the troops, right?
Hey, what time on your guys' is like, anybody that has like a cable box on the East Coast over there, look and see what time it starts on Fox Sunday afternoon for me real quick. East Coasters. I need a time for, I know what time it starts here.
Right.
But I want to see what time it starts there to see if it's the same time. Because if it doesn't all coincide, it's not worth doing. Mm. Especially if somebody's already seen it or they're an hour ahead or an hour behind or something.
Right.
It's just goofiness.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird.
It's kind of like SmackDown, where they have it not live. Mm-hmm. Elias with the reversal. Damn, that was his head right into the guitar. It's like a train wreck. That guitar didn't even break.
It's a tough guitar.
1, 2, and Jeff just gets that shoulder up.
Hey, Ayla, how's it going? She's like, all done. Moved out. Hey, everyone. Got everything completed, huh? Got your life all packed up, huh?
Everything's done.
Are you up at the in-laws' house? Oh, he's going to put...
he's loading that fist. Ooh.
He's going to put guitar picks in his fist, huh?
So did you get all moved? Are you out of the actual house? Or just everything all packed up?
Or just everything's packed and out.
Are you at the in-laws? Are you in the basement?
Are you in the basement?
In the attic?
The attic?
She found a corner to hide in.
She found a corner to hide in.
Oh!
It's going to be
he's picking Jeff Hardy's mind right now.
So hilarious.
Samoa.
So funny, Joe. So funny.
You gotta pick your punches in a fight like this.
Right?
Pick your weapons wisely.
Wisely.
Special guest on Ms. TV tonight, Sheamus.
Sheamus, huh? That's crazy. It was like, yeah, all moved, ha. Currently hiding, yes.
You're gonna have to learn some mother-in-law jokes. Although it's usually the men that have the mother-in-law jokes, but whatever. Oh! And I'm pointing to everybody. I think you're Elias's only fan.
That's funny. It was like in the basement. Matthew's like, oh, good. Under the stairs.
She's one of the children under the stairs. Oh, right to the gong. He hurt that knee. He got it. He need the gong.
He need it? That's hilarious.
It reminds me of that show Ted. You ever see Ted? The little teddy bear as a human? You know what I'm talking about?
The Ted the bear off the show.
Anyways, when he finally moves out from Marky Mark's house.
Yeah, and he's living above the Chinese restaurant.
And he's living down the hall from a Chinese guy. And he's like, yeah, he's Chinese, but he doesn't have a gong, so it's cool. Like all Chinese people just have a gong in their house.
Isn't he like living above a Chinese restaurant too? Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. Simo says, has anyone here decided today to buy advent calendars?
What's an advent?
Advent calendars basically are a countdown to Christmas. So like every day you open it and there's like a little present or treasure
I like
or
those.
chocolate or something inside of them.
The 25 days of Christmas. Speaking of, today is 25 days till Christmas.
Little botchy thing.
So in 25 days,
25
will be
days.
Christmas.
Yeah.
So we can start watching Christmas music and listening to TV shows. Come on, I said that backwards. That was funny. Oh, Jeff Hardy grabbed that bottom rope.
We watch watched a Christmas show yesterday.
Yeah, we did. And then we watched some, like, non-Christmas show. And you left. I went home.
What do you care? I put on something that if you watched it, it wouldn't matter if you turned it off. You've seen it 587 times.
It was awesome.
It was like, yes, with my pasty white skin and red eyes. Yeah? Living under the basement, under the stairs. It's kind of gross,
like a
Ayla.
rat of some sort. We had a white rat with red eyes when I was a kid.
That's crazy. Princess Cadence in the chat's like, no, not the guitar. Oh, okay. Huh.
Look at this. He's holding the neck of that guitar.
Trying to ruin my career. Ben's like, yeah, Elias has the talent to be WWE champion, but he just enjoys being a mid-card sideshow act.
Oh!
He is checking.
He's getting shocked!
Making music.
He got shocked through wood somehow.
Never
It's
seen
fascinating.
that before. That's interesting.
I didn't even know wood was a conductant.
Me
Oh,
neither.
and cello to the back!
Pretty sure that's a bass.
Or bass to the back.
It's pretty big to be a cello. Thanks, Samoa Joe.
It's fine.
Tell Tom he's
Hit him with the
stupid, too.
tambourine. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me.
I don't think that Jeff Hardy can play a tambourine. What's he gonna get? He's like, oh, that was
He's looking
broken.
for something.
Oh,
Oh, a
he's like-
violin. Oh, no.
He's like, here, hold on to this for a second.
Here, hold this. I'm going to
Here.
hit you with it. Look at
You
these.
need to hold these ukuleles and these other things, please. Thank
He's
you.
going to go up top and jump on him.
Oh, God, Jesus.
He's making sure there's nothing under there that can kill him. Did you see that? He looked under there. Here he goes. Swanton. That's a long
Smoke
ways
says
over there.
People tried buying them today, but they're sold out everywhere. Well, I'm sorry about that.
Look at that. Swanton. Oh, God.
Oh, my God, there's
Jeff hit his head hard.
stairs right there. A metal stair.
1, 2, and 3. Jeff Hardy in the Symphony of Destruction. If I can say
I don't
sympathy.
think the stairs were supposed
I can't
to
say
be
it. I'm
right
trying
there.
to. Sympathy.
Symphony?
Symphony.
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 Symphony of Destruction.
Symphony of Destruction.
Yeah, you're fucking Luke up with all your weird talk. He's like, listen to TV shows and watch music. You just fucked my dyslexia all up, Trav.
I said it on purpose. To see if I could catch her off guard, but she don't listen to me.
I've learned not to. So.
It makes for very interesting dialogue on the channel.
It was like, I do call around the walls to look for cheese, so...
There's that.
There is that problem that you have. You need to probably go see somebody about that.
Jeff hit his head hard.
He did hit his
There's
head
no
hard.
way that didn't hurt him. Watch his head bounce off the step. Head.
His head bonked on it. Vindicator's like, well, that was shocking.
He's still shocked over in the corner.
Matthew Minnis like, the 18th annual WWE Tribute to the Troops will air on Fox on Sunday, December 6th, adjacent to Sunday's regional NFL broadcast. Viewers with an NFL matchup airing at 1 p.m. Eastern can watch WWE Tribute to the Troops at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Viewers with an NFL matchup airing at 4:05 p.m. Eastern can watch the special at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern. The event will take place inside the state-of-the-art WWE Thunderdome.
Okay, so the 4:30 is when we can start. That's when it is on ours.
Okay. Matthew's like, I'm like 5 minutes behind. It's okay, honey. We're always behind. I don't listen to Travis, so I'm always behind with whatever he's talking about. Vindicator's like, so Ayla is really Spider-Woman? It was like, possibly. I was like, I think I'm keeping up with chat, sort of. You're doing all right. So it says, don't worry, I bought mine a week ago. Good for you, so because I was going to say, I could look for one around here and mail it to you, but by the time it got to you, it'd already be Christmas. I'd have to open all the Advent stuff and then eat all the chocolates. Sorry. It really wouldn't be worth it for you. Vindicator's like, just shake it off, Jeff. Matthew's like, I can't believe Jeff is still flying. We have Tifa in the chat.
Hey, Tifa.
Isn't that the same bass guitar? That Strowman or Snowman Strowman?
No, that was cello. That was a bigger instrument.
No, the bass is a bigger instrument than the cello. The one that Jeff Hardy hit Elias with is a bass, and it's larger than a cello.
Well, the one that Braun hit him with was huge for Braun.
So that was a base.
So it was a double base?
It was just a base. They're very large. Ayla's like, it's a hobby. I could stop if I want. Oh, okay. That's good. Vindicator's like, we might have a celebrity in that chat with the spider-like ability of Ayla. Looks like Dalethea, if there were no unicorn schmickos around, if someone invited you to a Christmas thing with a meal, what would you think if the meal consisted of an American breakfast menu and dinner entrees? Like together?
Eat it.
You would do it all together? Like you would have breakfast and dinner at the same time? I guess you could do that because think about it, right?
Like an egg muffin and a woofer and a...
You have chicken fried steak that you can have with chicken fried steak and eggs and hash browns, right? Chicken fried steak could be considered a dinner item. You can do steak and eggs. That's also a dinner item. I've seen pork chops and eggs on breakfast menus and stuff like that. So in all reality, I guess it really wouldn't be that big of a difference. I guess it just depends on if you're trying to integrate it or if you're keeping it separate. If you're doing like, are the dinner entrees American too, or are they like dinner entrees that are part of the culture there and everything in the breakfast menu is just American? If that's the case, then, then it's cool if it's completely different.
Is the breakfast food cereal?
I don't
like
think
a bowl of Wheaties?
It's probably things like bacon and
I'm
stuff.
kidding. Mine's funnier.
Like, better than cereal. Vindicator's like, I'm always ahead in life, 3 steps ahead of everyone.
Fruity Pebbles.
Is that why all the trees attack you?
Fruity Pebbles and steak.
That seems like a really good combination.
Lucky Charms. Pork chops.
And we got Fat Laces in the chat. Hey, Fat Laces says, what did I miss? Y'all had to fry some burgers.
Yummy.
That sounds good.
You missed
really
Sympathy. 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 Symphony.
A symphony.
A symphony of destruction match.
A symphony. Between
Symphony.
Jeff Hardy and Elias.
I'll have to learn that word.
Symphony.
Symphony.
Symph.
Symph.
Symphony.
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 Simp. Symphony.
SYMPH.
Symphony.
Symphony.
Symphony. Symphony.
Symphony.
Sim.
Funny.
Funny.
Symphony.
Symphony. Symphony.
Travis is having a hard time with the word tonight.
So, no, another one, it took me even longer than that one because I won't get that one, but was groin. And I used to call it a groin because I couldn't figure out how to say it right. And I'd always get groin injuries. And so it's anyways, it's coin.
Yes, coin. Groin.
Groin.
Yes.
And so that one.
Oh, hey, look, there's a mini mic. We need a mini mic.
Yes, we do.
So we can do interviews.
With the Miz TV. New day.
And what do you think about the crap that's happening? Anyways, Ayla says, I'm not claiming fame. I think you are, liar face. Fatley says, man, that RJ Tyson was wild.
I loved it. I watched every second of that fight.
That was good.
It got me excited. That's the first time I got excited over a boxing match in like years.
Yeah, we watched the whole pay-per-view.
So Tyson
Saturday.
flat out admitted that he smoked weed right before he got in the ring. And then he smoked weed between when he got out of the ring and when he did his interview. So he was like on drugs the whole time. Poor dude has all sorts of mental issues.
That's funny. Indicator's like, it's Finn. We gotta keep it suave and cool, Whatever, Vindicator. Tifa's like, cello, insert face plant emotion, right? Cello. CELLO. Cello.
Shop.com. Shop.com.
What is it with these people clapping when they talk? They've forgotten how to talk correctly or something? Jesus Christ. Matthew's like, LOL, a dumpy like Scott Steiner says.
New Day Rocks. That's where it came from.
Right. So it says, Fat Laces, I just cooked my bacon burger coincidentally. Wow, you guys are all having burgers.
Yummy.
Matthew's like, to Nash with his broken leg, he was trying to get sympathy from the people. Vindicator says, when I walk by a tree now, the leaves just fall out of respect for the coolest, smartest human being they have ever seen. I'm the real EST. Really?
The real ist.
Is it because you're carrying around a chainsaw with you? And so really it's their fear?
So not only are
Nobody
we
cares about
watching
you,
Retribution
stupid heads.
stuff, but it's 3 weeks old.
Oh, hey, let's watch 3 weeks ago Retribution garbage because that's what we all want to see. Matthew's like, better than Coke, I guess. Matthew's like, oh, not dumpy, Simphy. I had to teach my phone. Better than Coke, I guess. Here's like, Slapjack will be in action, and I'm very excited. Could be the match of the week. Oh,
Yeah.
Why don't you just kill me now? Stabbing me in the eyeball. Looks like the menu would be scrambled eggs, bacon, biscuits and gravy, sausage links, pancakes, steaks, and pork chops. If your dinner entrees are steaks and pork chops, then it all goes fine together. I don't see why that would be a big deal. Why not?
Hey, it's live finally. Is that like real life noises?
Uh-huh.
Was it a dog barking?
It was probably the dog next door. That baying one that bays.
Mm-hmm.
Someone says thought Retribution were sent to main event. I don't know what.
Well, main event's just 1 day a week. I doubt they're going to be doing that. Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus, why are you talking?
We all gotta talk like this, and that's how I'm gonna call the next match, because that's the only way that we can get interviews.
We're discarding that trash on the sidewalk. And it stepped on my gum. Sorry. These guys freaking are ridiculously dumb.
So that's how you talk and get over? That makes me cough.
You made the decision to not join my position. The consequences.
Oh, you're gonna do mashed potatoes? And now that might be a little weird. I could totally see doing like fried potatoes, but mashed potatoes you could probably make in abundance very well.
Ricochet,
but
Slapjack.
I would do fried potatoes more so than mashed, but that would just be something on my side because I love me some fried potatoes. Especially with like all the stuff you have, because it would go really well with steaks and pork chops too. You don't
Mustafa.
necessarily, and you can put gravy on your fried potatoes and it tastes great. So, but I'm gross, so I don't really eat gravy on my stuff, but I know people who do.
I haven't had gravy in 2.5 years.
Doesn't matter. If you were still eating it, you would put it on your
White
hash
gravy?
browns. Yes.
Oh,
All over it.
country
Like,
gravy on everything.
Everything. So that's why I said what I said.
It's better with chicken than with beef, you know. But
The gravy?
white gravy.
Oh.
Beef's more of a brown gravy food, but whatever.
It doesn't matter if you're eating a chicken fried steak and they put
You gotta have the white
sausage
gravy on
gravy.
That's
That's what it is. It's just a sausage gravy is what it is. And that's the gravy that they put on everything. Like they put it on the biscuits, they put it on the chicken fried steak. Unless you're having a dinner and then they give you a choice. Do you want this gravy or do you want brown gravy? But there you go. Yeah. I think that'll work better than mashed potatoes. And besides, you have mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving, right? So mix it up a little bit. Have some fried potatoes, but hash browns and fried crispy potatoes instead. New potatoes instead. Yes. I think that'll work perfect. There you go. I think it'll all go together. Even if you do have dinner entree stuff like that, you can still eat everything together, if that makes sense. Or they can be like, no, I really don't want eggs with my steak. I just want steak and some fried potatoes.
right. So a true decision that has to be made by the 12th.
What's the 12th?
There's the UFC 56, so 256.
But there's boxing.
But the World Heavyweight Championship in boxing's on the line.
I know.
So I've not missed a UFC pay-per-view in 10 months.
True.
Not one.
Yeah.
Well, there might have been one where they canceled it.
True.
But anyways, so I might have missed a month. But anyways, I've watched every pay-per-view since February through November. Because I've already watched November, so. Right? That's 10 full months.
Yes.
Of what was available on pay-per-view I've watched for the UFC. And I kind of wanted to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you not watch the World Heavyweight Championship?
In
Like
boxing.
that's the World Heavyweight Championship and the 100-yard dash are the two most exciting things in sports. There's nothing more exciting than the heavyweight championship and the 100-yard dash. Am I wrong? Anybody else? Anybody else got something that's more exciting? Maybe figure skating? Just kidding. That was a joke. I do like
synchronized swimming.
The diving. That's pretty exciting. But no, seriously, the 100-yard dash, when you watch the Olympics, you want to watch the 100-yard dash, right? Mm-hmm. And that goes all the way back into the 30s.
Right.
Right?
Sure. Yes.
Jesse Owens, Carl Lewis, Usain Bolt. It doesn't matter. Ben Johnson. It's the most exciting thing in sports. And the heavyweight championship. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. And now it's Joshua and Fury. And hopefully Joshua wins this, and then Fury wins his fight, and then they fight. And then they unify the heavyweight championship, which it hasn't been done in a decade.
Yeah.
So that is the true question.
That is a good question. Matthew thinks he's bigger than Mustafa, which is quite a possibility of
I
that.
am sure you are. He's not a very big guy.
Let's see. Walter's in the chat for a second saying, hey, Travis Dalethea will be here at 9:10 p.m. Been busy. All right, Walter. Well, hopefully we'll see you then. Vindicator's like, the trees are scared because he carries around a leaf blower.
Oh.
Awesome.
Devastating.
Smo says they keep on trolling Shane Thorne with squash matches. Interesting. Matthew's like, Mustafa is also sprinkled immune, being that doesn't need a mask. And LL T-Rex call it like that. It would be some good shit, making your whole noises when you did it. Smo says they keep on trolling Shane. Vindicator says, and Travis, you just passed your initiation in the greatest revolutionary group of retribution.
Retribution.
Matthew says, I haven't toasted over a month in yet. Money, 2020. Batley says, Cracker Barrel down here has chicken fried chicken. That's so dank. Chicken fried chicken. That's funny. Yeah, chicken fried steak. We have a place it's a local joint that's owned locally by a family that's had it for years. And their chicken fried steak is the best in town. It's so good. Vindicator's like, you guys make sure to use the best non-wheel invention ever, air fryers. Don't have one of those and probably won't ever buy one.
You know, I thought about getting one because we have that Instapot.
Yeah.
And they make that for the Instapot.
Oh.
An air fryer.
That you can use in your actual Instapot?
It goes on top of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
But I don't know if I have to buy a new Instapot or if you can just buy that attachment.
I don't know.
Because ours is the 10-in-1 and it's the 11-in-1.
Oh.
So I'm like, do I have
Maybe
to
it
buy?
doesn't have that option.
Right, it's the black. It's a black thing. It's about this big and it sits on top of it.
Probably doesn't have that option then.
So that means I have to buy another one.
Yeah. Fat Lisa says, like, how come they scheduled them together on the same night?
I say it all the time. They do it all the time.
They've done it, like, the last few months. It's ridiculous. And the people we usually invite over to watch the UFC stuff are not huge on watching boxing. And we are. Like, that's what we grew up watching and big fans of, so it's weird.
Well, Obi likes boxing.
Obi does like some boxing. But I think he would watch UFC over boxing. If he had a choice.
Right. I'm thinking about just setting another TV up and watching both.
Right. Fat Lisa says curling? Question mark. Luke
okay,
says,
so in the Olympics, curling is exciting as fuck.
It
is pretty fun.
It's like a whole bunch of dad bods out there.
They're all sweeping and shit, just like.
They're really good at it.
Their wives are like, wait a second, you can sweep?
Only in curling. They're all drinking beer and doing their curling. Like the American team in curling this last Olympics, it was amazing. Like they like went really far. They all look like dads. Like dad bods that had family and kids. It was hilarious. Anyways. It looks like Vin air fryers are not very handy when cooking for a lot of people now. Vin is like, professional football is more exciting than forms of sport. No, it's
There's
not.
no way I'd rather watch a football game than a 100-yard dash. Usain Bolt in the Olympics, way better than a football game.
Yeah.
Especially if there's a competitor, like somebody like Justin Gatlin or somebody that can actually push him too.
We have Hivation in the chat. Hey, Hivation. We have MMR Savage in the chat. Can
Hello.
I have a shout out? There's your shout out. Hi, MMR Savage. How's it going tonight? How was your weekend? Hivation says, hey, everyone. Good day. Good day. I'm new subscriber. How's everyone WWE tonight? Awesome.
Doing fantastic.
Matthew said, I always thought the rowing was exciting.
Rowing's exciting too.
Because they're like yelling at them.
I like all that stuff where it's in sync. Like all their motions are in sync. So, and especially watching the Chinese divers when they're doing the synchronized diving, the two of them, and they're exactly the same. You're like, what do they have to give them to do that? What the hell?
Oh shit!
Oh!
Dana Brooks smacking the crap out of him for your stupid bitch getting in our way.
Yeah, Yim's gonna be back there in a second.
I can't wait for Yim to come out.
Oh, she's gonna come get her.
Gonna do?
Well, they had to get Yim into some sort of a combat. So Ricochet is taking out single-handedly Retribution.
Well, except for getting whatever that
Oh, damn, that was right on his head.
It was on his head.
1, 2, and 3. Slapjack wins it! With a little help from his friends.
Boo.
He gets by with a little help from his friends. He's going to try with a little help from his friends. He's like,
what the fuck is he doing?
I think he's fucked up a little bit. I don't know what happened before, but you can tell he's like hurting his. He's trying to get everything. See, it's his neck.
Are you sure? Is he just weird because that's what they do?
Yeah, maybe.
Anyways, Hivation says, I grew up on Rampage, Jackson, and Brock Lesnar in MMA. Sweet. Hivation also says, in Arizona, we have the best steakhouse burrito and chicken fry. Nice. Matthew's like,
Yummy.
all you need to do is tie wire together.
Why are we tying wires together?
I don't know. Maybe for the two watching both of them at the same time.
Have it flash. Like you get 15 seconds of each one as it goes back and forth. I wish you could do picture-in-picture with inputs. Like you can do picture-in-picture if it's through like a cable, but you can't do picture-in-picture through inputs. Right? Like so if we could do picture-in-picture with input 1 and input 2, problem solved.
Right. The thing of it is, I guess, is the fact that... no, you could, because you can hook the Roku up to the TV and the
Input
cable box
1,
to the other TV.
Input 2.
Okay.
And then...
Because the other one will be on a pay-per-view where the other one's on ESPN only.
Right.
Right?
ESPN Plus, yeah. Which is an input, right? So I would need 2, but I have 2. I've got this one, this Roku, and I've got that Roku out there.
Right. Indicators like Slapjack still reminds me of Darby Allin. And Hivation says, I grew up on Rampage. Fatley says, hola,
Darby.
canola, Hivation. Matthew Meta says, isn't
Hello.
MMR an infection? Kind of.
Like MRSA?
Measles, mumps, and rubella. It was a vaccine that you could get as a child. You're supposed to get boosters for it. Hivation says that then I think Darby Allin is the next Finn Balor if he keeps pushing high flyer movement. Possibly.
Yeah, he's a little nuttier than Finn.
Yeah.
Like, I think he would jump headfirst into off a dam in Vegas, you know? He's a nutbag.
Finn's like, Darby is too small in stature to be as good as Balor. It says, but there's always good competition in football. Not so much with every 4 events like Olympics where nobody knows 95% of the contenders.
Yeah, but if you watch the 100-yard dash, you're going to know the Americans, usually, and you're going to know the best, which are the Jamaicans in track and field now. But it didn't used to be. It used to be Canada, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And then some British sprinters.
So, Hivation, our names are Travis and Dalethea. And that's Mr. McBossman. Fat Lisa's forgot the name.
You're fired.
You're fired. We have Glenn Hunt in the chat. Hey, Glenn. It says, 3 Impact Wrestling Superstars signed on Monday Night Raw sign a contract. What? Totally awesome. Fat Lisa says, I seen the halftime heat special from 2019. Velveteen Dream, Ricochet, and Aleister Black versus Adam Cole, Ciampa, and Johnny Wrestling. That was a great match.
And that was at the halftime show of the Super Bowl? Is that what he's saying?
It's probably tribute to the troops, maybe?
Well, it couldn't have been this year.
He just said, I seen the halftime heat special from 2019. So
yeah, it would have been for the Super Bowl. Yeah, the Super Bowl. I think.
Matthew Matthew says tie wire together for the air fryer thing. Oh, all you need is chicken wire to keep the food off of the direct heat. Ah, got it. That makes a lot more sense.
Put chicken wire in my pressure cooker?
Let's see what happens. You think it'll,
Fuck it.
you think it'll explode?
Rust.
Let's see if it'll explode.
It's gotta explode. It's metal, but it's still, like, it. Can you cook on chicken wire? It just doesn't sound very, kosher.
Why not? You can cook on those, what are they? They're those metal, and they're
Grates?
grates. You cook on metal grates. People do that. How's
Like
that
a
any
fridge
different?
grate?
No, like the one we have out there somewhere. The diamond grates.
Oh, that's, ugh. I
People
wouldn't.
cook on that. People put that across their big old fire pits and cook on it.
That is so weird. It's all rusted.
Matthew's like, I would actually like to see Jeff and Darby go at it.
After Jeff's head injury tonight, we might not be seeing Jeff for a minute. There's no way he doesn't have some sort of concussion. He powerbombed himself onto the bottom step.
We have Kato Jackson in the chat. Hey,
Hey,
Kato
Kato.
says, can I get an early birthday? My B-day is 12. Well, happy early birthday, Kato.
Early birthday.
Happy birthday.
His
birthday,
birthday's
happy.
12, like he's 12 years old.
Is the 12th maybe?
Or it's the 12th.
Maybe it's the 12th. Happy birthday. Matthew says you could silicone it. Ew, gross.
Oh my God.
That's it. Like, he's like, you could just totally, like,
Just wrap it in
yourself.
plastic.
like, you could totally kill yourself. It's fine.
So this is happening tonight.
Sheamus and Drew.
Like, how is
versus
this
Miz
not
and
the
John
most
Morrison.
lopsided match we've had in years?
It's happening right now, maybe.
No,
Or
this is
the
Miz TV.
Show? Miz TV is happening. Miz TV.
And Sheamus is going to be on it.
Oh. Hivation says, hi, Miss Dalethea, Mr. Travis. It's an awesome new day to meet you guys. My name Travis too, but I'm 23. Cool.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Matthew's like, oh, not chicken wire, but
Look at Mrs.
stainless steel wire and weave, y'all. Right, Matthew, sure. You're like, good thing we're not susceptible to weird ideas and go out and try it and see if we can kill ourselves with
Can
it.
you fill up your pressure cooker with oil?
No.
Would it blow up? We should try this.
Why?
Well, if we're going to buy an 11-in-1, we got to get rid of this old one. So we should see what we can do to
give
it.
it to somebody instead? Of
Like fill it up with
breaking it?
gasoline and plug it in.
Those things aren't cheap, you know.
I know, it was like $180.
It's like, Jesus.
It might have been more than that. Maybe it was $225.
I don't remember that one being quite that much.
Maybe
thought
it was 180-ish.
180 or something. But still, that's insane. Medicare's like, Matt wants Travis to mess up his insides, which will also mess up his outsides.
Yeah.
Matthew's like, I'm not trying to kill you. LOL. What the fuck? I think you are.
Just use the parking, you know, like in the parking structures, that yellow or that orange mesh thing. Just use
that.
Use the the construction fencing.
It's okay.
It'll hold up. It holds up well to pressure.
Just go get a whole bunch of wire ties from the grocery store and just wire those together. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. We have John Dwyer in the chat. Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Saying hi, Travis Dalethea. Sorry I'm late. I'm enjoying Raw. Good. You
It's
should
a good
be.
show.
We've got the Miz TV.
Right now we got Miz TV.
Some Sheamus and
Look at what Miz is wearing. Probably the best suit
Why
I've
does
seen.
he have to have John Morrison there all the time with him?
Because
it's
it's
Miz
his buddy.
TV, not Morrison TV.
It's Eminem TV right now.
No, it's not. Fat Lisa's like, ouch, no bueno. Right? No bueno. Ayla's like, where's Josh? Wink, 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 ha, ha, ha. I don't know. He's probably out there somewhere as somebody else. Vindicator's like, by the way, Raw has gone an hour without a women's match. It feels like I went back in time to 2012.
Yeah, Dana Brooke did slap Mustafa.
Yeah. For sticking his lackey on her, I guess.
I think Sheamus and Sami Zayn should just hang out together.
Because they both
They
wear
both look
stupid
homeless.
outfits. He's trying to wear his, like, boxing
He's
weird, like
thrift shop. I got this
Irish
coat at
guy.
the thrift shop.
It smells like R. Kelly. Piss.
Look, I mean, he's even got like a knee. Do you remember those knee things when they sewed those on pants?
Yes. I've got a patch on my knee.
It's only on one.
He's like, I got a hole, and I told them they needed to just patch it because I like these pants a lot.
But do it in brown.
So it matches my coat. Vindicator's like, by the way, Ross. Oh, we already read that one. Matthew's like, it wouldn't blow up unless you created a capsule that exploded at a certain temperature and chemically or thermally causes the oil to combust. But it's a pressure cooker. So if you put oil in it and close the lid and pressure cooked it, it might explode.
I want to capsule something.
No.
Maybe wrap some gasoline in some Ziploc bag. Throw it in there.
No. Matthew's like, oops, y'all just made the list.
How about Mentos and Coca-Cola in a plastic bottle, but separate, right? And then when it gets so hot, it'll melt the plastic.
Why are we trying to ruin a product that is perfectly fine that you could give to somebody if you don't want it anymore?
Like to have fun and you want to be a party pooper.
Well, I don't want it to ruin something that costs like $180. That's dumb. Simo's like, remember they tried to make Dana a big deal on NXT? Yeah.
After he becomes champion, Morrison's first in line. Because that's what real friends do.
Vindicator's like, Miz is trying to challenge Sasha the Boss Banks for the ultimate fashionista of scripted grappling and level soap operas. Is he?
Brink.
His money in the
brink. Because it's dank.
Because it's Brink.
He's basically telling Sheamus that Sheamus is jealous of McIntyre.
Right. Matthew's like, #fireface. Right? That was like, Travis is low-key a pyromaniac and I'm not mad at it.
I think I really am too. When I have fires, I just sit there and stare at the flames like I'm mesmerized. Like, it's pretty creepy sometimes, I think.
But do you randomly go around starting things on fire?
I've thrown some things on the fire before.
But do you randomly, if you had a lighter in your hand, do you randomly just start things on fire? No. I do that.
You're like, does this work? Fuck it.
Let's see. Let's burn this. That's a pyro.
Curtains.
Starting. Yeah. Travis just wants to be destructive. That's different. But here's like, put Mentos in Coke and shake it and you have an instant volcano. He's got a bruise on his upper arm right there.
Yeah, he got his ass handed to him last week.
It's all gross looking. Look at it. It's all like yellow now. Matthew's like, the worst that would happen by alone is that it would overflow and get ignited by the plug or internal electronics. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could start a fire in your house. He's not having it, fella.
Oh, Money in the Bank in the back. Is McIntyre going to come down and help him?
It's the Money in the Brink.
Money in the Brink.
What is it with missing these shoes and no sock thing? It's so gross.
Hey, that's what I told you. I want to start wearing no socks, but socks.
He's literally wearing no socks at all.
They're a little thing that probably goes over the bottom of the foot.
I don't think so.
Is that camouflage?
That's flowers.
Oh, that's sexy.
You liked it.
There's that contract. He broke his briefcase. His briefcase is broken.
Well, I wonder why. He just hit somebody in the back like 3 times with it.
It's kind of a dick move.
I was like, if it was oil and it reached extreme temperature and released water, ghetto napalm. Well, it would, because it's a pressure cooker, and you lock the lid. Lisa's like, LOL, I missed the lunch pail in the bank, right? It was way cooler. It had meat in it. It had actual food. Who wouldn't want that? Matthew's like, I need you shut up. Seriously. The aid to Lana.
So we're going to watch this match again.
Oh, goody. How exciting for us all.
Lana, Miss Survivor Series.
Yeah.
The lone survivor. 10 women entered that match. Single elimination.
Poor Lana. She ran as fast
Only
as she
one
could.
walked away.
She didn't even want to stay down there and be all like, yeah. So did they show the burger because Asuka's being crazy? Just kidding. I have no idea.
Finally, somebody Lana can understand.
She's like, I have no idea.
Just make a whole bunch of noise.
Hey, she's not wearing her shorts tonight. She is wearing an outfit that is a little more covering of her boobies, though.
Yes.
So maybe she will not have a boobie flop out tonight. Her butthole will instead.
As long as a part of her body falls out that's not supposed to be seen. Her swimming suit area.
Matthew's like, I'm not going to spell it out. The communists will unite. What? What are you talking about, Matthew? What do you not want to spell out? Why would the communists unite?
So Asuka's got a gold mask now.
She has a different mask. She has a whole bunch of different ones.
Does she keep these? Does she have them on a wall? Or does she keep them in drawers? Or like a suitcase? No, he doesn't look at you with fear. And then after the match was over, he kicked your cousin's ass and then he called you out and you didn't even show up. So he has less respect for you.
Mm-hmm. So Luke says the thing that's going around about the Lana stuff is, so it's been going around today that Lana's table troubles did indeed start off as punishment, but her husband told her to not show her frustration. So WWE keeps putting her through tables because she won't act pushed off and upset in character. That's so weird. Well, that's weird because what?
Well, she won Survivor Series and now she hasn't been put in a table since.
Right.
1 week, but still.
And maybe it showed that she can be a bigger person by not letting it bother her.
A team
and
player.
She's just, trucking on through her punishment for whatever reason that she's being punished for. Matthew's like, I'm glad Asuka's getting a steady push. She's a legend in the making. Sure, Matthew.
She's like the great Muta back in my day.
He doesn't have to get out to get carry out anyways. He can still have it bring out to his car. Just because he doesn't have a back thing that flops open.
His doors don't even open.
See? They were right next to the driver's side door right there.
It's McKenna getting her phone out of the toilet.
Hopefully it's not that gross.
Well, it was our house, so no, it's not.
Sometimes I wonder if she doesn't do that on purpose when she wants a new phone. Well, she did it with that other one for a while. Like, she didn't care. Like, threw it in rivers and dropped it in puddles. And you know what I mean? It was just like, if you keep doing it, you're not going to have a phone at all. And then what? You don't need
Can
one.
you imagine going from that 10 all the way back down to like a 6? Because that's all we have.
Yeah.
Pretty sure there's a 6 in the drawer.
Sorry.
I'd be like, oh, it's a rotary phone.
And we got Walter in the chat.
Hey, Walter.
Walter says, Raw's good tonight. It is pretty good.
It started out with a bang.
Matthew says, seriously, Asuka's a pro.
But now we have the women's matches, so it'll slow down. I'm teasing. Well, everybody's like, it's so great. We haven't had a women's match yet. Okay, here comes the women's matches.
It wasn't within the first hour, though, so it's okay. Takes you back to 2012, from what I heard.
That's what I'm saying, though.
That Lisa says, these stupid vaping commercials, shaking my head. I think everybody should just do it and be done with it. Vindicator's like, don't put your hand in any toilets, fat Lisa. Well, it's not the matter of if the toilet's clean, it's not a big deal because the water's clean. But if you peed in it or it's not very clean, yeah, that's pretty gross. Or if it's somebody else's, if it's your own.
Pee is sterile.
Pee is sterile, right. I was just going to say. And if it's your own, it's not a big deal. But if it's somebody else's, it's kind of like...
I'm not going to piss all over my phone, though.
You're not going to R. Kelly it?
Sheamus's coat. Sami Zayn's coat. Jacket, pants, boots.
Walter says he can stay for 20, but he's got to work on Tuesday. All right, Walter. Well, we'll be here for the whole show. And I have to work on Tuesday also. I'm surrounded by stupid and stupidest forever. How true is that? We have Icon in the chat.
Hey, Icon.
Saying, sorry I'm not in the chat that much, but Raw's just so boring to watch. Only Fridays and Wednesdays are entertaining.
Raw's not too bad tonight, but...
Walter's like, I'm good. Washing hands and wearing my mask. Good deal, bud. And Fat Lisa's like, that's just nasty.
Piss.
It's
So Asuka's been out there for the whole 8-minute break, and she's
just
still dancing.
She's like, I'm having a good time. Getting my cardio up.
Oh, she's cheering for her partner, too. Here comes Lana.
With Lana's music.
She's changed her
dancing with
outfit.
Music. She's like, woo!
She probably called in a professional seamstress to put this together.
Did she?
I don't know. But she's not wearing those shorts. We'll have to watch her crotchal region here when she does the split in half. It might even be further than half.
She does quite get it up there quite far.
She goes, whoop, more than half. Look like everything fit.
She's like, I didn't really want to wash my hair tonight, so I just slicked it back.
I was thinking that same thing, but then I was like, nah, I bet that took her hours to do, so I'm not going to say anything. Then Dalethea, I'm not going to wash my hair today. Literally, word for word what I was thinking in my head. I was like, my hair used to look like that when I didn't wash it for a couple days.
Kind of reminds me of shit from the 80s.
Oh! Do your job, Naya.
Oh, bitches. Walter's like, for AEW Wednesday, I'll be here. Sweet, Walter. That's what we like to hear.
We love AMW. And it's winterfall, or whatever. Snow
Winter's
comes.
coming.
Yeah, whatever. Winter comes. It's going to be a big show. We got a World Heavyweight Championship match.
Vindicator's like, I very rarely visit what they call restrooms where nobody actually rests. My body is unique. Are you saying that you never go to the bathroom outside your own home? Is that what you're trying to say?
I have to go home.
I have to go home to poop.
They have a bathroom here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to take a bath afterwards.
Hall pass. Nasty.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Seriously, if you have to take showers or baths after you go to the bathroom, like, what is wrong with you?
I had a cousin. He was a distant cousin, but he was still a cousin. And he would go to the bathroom in your house and then take a quick shower.
Oh my god! That's so weird. I need to use your bathroom plus take a shower. Is that going to be okay? Say what? Don't use my loofah. Do not use my loofah. You sick bastard.
I kind of like Lana's outfit. I like that whatever's happening in the middle. Like
In the
little,
middle area?
little crosses. Not her vagina. The middle. The whole middle.
The little X's?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Cross the lacing look?
Yeah.
Oh, Walter says, cool hand puppet behind you guys. I know it's Mr. McBoss Man. Yeah,
He's in
back
charge.
there. Anthony's like, Lana is going to work tonight. Watch this. Oh, I'm actually excited.
Lana gonna out wrestle Baszler? Look at that!
Vindicator's like, I'm surprised Jax is whipping out the makeup tonight. What? Jax always wears makeup.
Look at this, though.
Have you ever seen her without
Lana's
makeup?
showing us some wrestling moves.
She been working with Natalia in the back?
She's probably been working with Baszler.
She might have. She might be. Wouldn't be a bad thing if they did. Walter's
Look at
going
that.
with Nia and Shayna
I don't know
doing
what
this.
she just did because they cut away. But she was hurt. And then Lana went. Lana's off a little bit, but still, she's trying. You could tell it's like, watch what I could do. But, see?
Oh.
Like she didn't make it all the way out.
Right.
She's off just a hair.
Right.
Because she's so excited. I have to make sure they're on the same page so they don't headbutt each other.
Yeah.
Wow. Bells are ringing.
Matthew is like the Fawn's daughter. Well, there's like, poor Lana might go through a table 10 times. Maybe, but I don't know.
I don't know. They stopped it last week, and it didn't happen during the Survivor Series, so it's probably over. And they're showing some wrestling technique.
Yeah.
Even though she's a little bit behind. The Rev.
Vindicator says, LOL at Dalethea and Travis. I take showers in hotels, but no other public place, but I rarely have to do any
Exfoliating.
excretions. Very rarely.
He's like the Jim Jong Choi or whatever the guy, the North Korea guy. He doesn't have a butt.
He doesn't have a
He doesn't poop or pee.
butt. Vindicator doesn't have a butt. He doesn't have a butthole.
Kim Jong Lin, I don't know what his name is.
Kim Jong Un,
Yeah, whatever. That guy. The guy that wants to kill me right now
the North Korean guy.
for not knowing his name.
Matthew is like, oh, I had an incident at a party when I was 21. I got fucked up. Did you decide that you needed to be in the bathroom in the shower? Or did you just have an incident? Well, there's like, happy birthday to Naomi. Yeah, happy birthday,
It is
Naomi.
her birthday. And yesterday was Dana Brooks. Dana Brooke.
Says, love when
birthday.
the tag champions can just ragdoll people.
Yes. It's a lot of meat. A lot of strength. Some big girls.
Matthew's like, those two remind me of Ron Simmons and Bradshaw.
Damn.
That's funny. That Lisa says, I mean, they are certainly no Legion of Doom. Because I imagine most North Korean bathrooms are not very hospitable. No, they don't. They just shit out in the fields. That's how they fertilize their food.
I don't know anything about North.
Is with their own excrement. With their own human feces. That actually came out, like, because they were having the Olympics there. In Korea.
Yeah, South Korea, but yeah.
Yeah, but the North Korean stuff was there. So a lot of the North Korean stuff came out because of it being in close proximity. Because
They performed in the Olympics.
Yeah, Pyongyang or whatever is like right by the border of the South and North Korea border. My dude's like, I puked all over myself and took a shower in my clothes, got my second wind, and started dancing in my boxers. That's why I hate Jaeger bombs. That's interesting.
Sounds like a fun night to me. No problem with any of that.
It's probably better than Travis's bathroom drunk episode.
My 21st birthday.
His drunk episode is he locked himself in the fucking bathroom so nobody could come in.
One bathroom in the house. I locked the door and passed out and woke up the next morning. So everybody had to obviously piss outside the whole night. I ripped the sink off the wall trying to get up because I couldn't pull myself up to puke in it. And it was one of the ones that mount to the wall. Ripped it right off the wall. So it was sitting next to me.
With puke in it. Ew.
Oh, yeah.
Then you're just like, ew, but it sounds like a good to say about livestock and dusting.
All right, Lana in there. Look at that with Nia. Taking it right to Nia. Oh, Samoan drop.
Keep going. Lana, just wiggle around.
Nope,
like a
she's
worm.
got her in the sleeper.
There you go.
She gonna put the big man down? Nope.
As
Alarm
Walter
drag.
says, TLC is coming up. It sure is, but we
On
got
the
War
20th.
Games next weekend.
21 days away, 3 weeks from yesterday.
that ire.
Look at that. She's just choking Lana. Got her stretched out across that second rope. Oh! And Lana hit her head somehow. It's like the Barbie doll fighting the anti-Barbie doll. Oh,
that
shit.
is what Barbie dolls look like now.
Oh, did they change the way Barbies look?
Oh, yeah. Barbies can't look like Barbies anymore. They have to look like...
They don't want them to look feminine.
They don't want them to look like, a fake doll. They're like, no, it's not realistic for girls to look up to Barbie because they can't be that way. She's slapping her and her fat's, like, just moving around. Did you see that? She smacked her and her fat was like...
Slap that wave and ride it in.
Right, Matthew.
Uh-oh, here it is. Wrenching that knee. Look at that.
Just take her other foot, Lana, and kick her in the head.
Lana she is flexible.
She can do that.
She can even bring it around and then hook it.
Yeah.
Put her in a sleeper with her leg.
Like, see, she just whacked it over her head. She could have just literally, like, kicked her.
She threw her hair tie at her. Oh, she might have just broke her ankle.
She threw her hair tie out. That's her way of getting all ready to go. Matthew's like, oh, my buddy Ralph did that. Oh, he couldn't stop praying to the porcelain god.
Yeah. Been there. I don't know if I've ever drank alcohol and not puked.
I have drank alcohol and not puked.
I don't know if I ever have. Because I always puke because I drink so much.
Oh.
When I drink beer, I drink a tremendous amount, so there's no room. And my body's not going to process that much liquid, so it just comes up.
Right. Vinegar's like, all right, we have to bring this conversation back out of the gutter. LL. So anyone in favor of Jack's colorful garb tonight?
No.
Oh. Lana avoided the post. Oh, she got off and pushed her into it. Poor Nia. Run, Lana, run. Get to your partner.
She's there.
Hurry.
On tag. Oh, so close. There's a tag. I was like, did they mess up there? That should have been a little bit more dramatic.
Lana literally got pushed into the corner.
It should have been a little bit more dramatic than that, but whatever.
Well, Lana's dramatically getting out of the ring. Does that help?
I guess she still is. And
Matthew
what's
says
funny
Lana's
is now,
acting like Gucci Gem Barbie.
right? So Lana should be back up and healthy by now in a normal tag team match,
right?
and then she'd be tagged back in by this point.
Right.
So 5 p.m. Eastern is when War Games starts.
Ooh, 5 p.m.
So 2:30 to 3:30. Well, that wouldn't be our time, so never mind. 7 o'clock Eastern and 4:30 Eastern is when we would start Tribute to the Troops. Mm-hmm. So 2:30 our time to 3:30 our time. So it's an hour. Mm-hmm. And then back on an hour and a half later.
She did it. She jumped.
Crossbody!
Got it.
Oh!
Oh, no!
Baszler rolls her over.
Uh-oh. Oh, she put her on her feet, though.
Oh, there it is. Come on, Asuka. Ah, shit.
Ah, poo.
Lana's gonna tap. No! Asuka can save her.
Oh!
Asuka saves her.
Asuka with the save to her
That's
partner.
it. That's her finisher. 1, 2, 3.
Lana got the pin. They gave her the pin. She's like, run, Lana, run.
So that was a non-title match, but we would have had tag team champions.
That's too funny. That's funny, Asuka helping Lana. That's cute. Vindicator's like, Lana is a discount 75% off Barbie doll. Oh, that's just mean. They're like, we have to go. Lana's like, I can't run my leg. Looks like Shayna is the weak link to the
I guess. Partners. I don't see that. But it's looking that way. She's lost 2 weeks in a row. Is it funny to you?
It's hilarious. I'm laughing about it all the way to the bank.
Honestly, it was kind of funny. I wonder when they sit and talk like that to each other if their accents get stronger and stronger because they can be more natural.
Maybe. Maybe. I have no idea.
It's a new day. Yes, it is, sucker.
Fat Lisa's like, even they are talking food on Raw. Appetizers and whatnot.
New day.
Walter's like, good match.
That was a great match, for the women.
That was a pretty good match for the women. Mm-hmm.
Seeing Lana actually wrestle.
Mm-hmm. She was working some moves. Finally,
see if that shuts up the haters.
She's definitely been working with somebody. Doing some stuff. And Shayna works pretty good with her, considering that Lana's kind of a greenie. But Shayna did pretty good with her, so that was kind of nice to see.
She did.
And Asuka usually always does pretty good with people that aren't too, professional.
Right.
On that amateur type area. Walter's saying bye, though. He says, okay, bye, guys. See you Wednesday
for
Walter. AEW. Yes.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for being with us, Walter. Have a great night.
Be safe.
We'll see you on Wednesday. Be safe out there. Take care. All that good stuff. Get all your Christmas shopping done.
Yeah, we should be playing Christmas music right now. Maybe we should have
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
I don't know the words. Besides that.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Ha, ha, ha.
Something. Woo!
There you go. Some Christmas music for you. In the worst voice possible. Like, yeah, gross. Look at that.
Silent night, holy night. All's calm, all's bright. Now young virgin.
At least it's like, you see Grandma got run over. I don't know that whole song. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Coming home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa. That's me and Grandma, we believe.
As for me and Grandpa, we believe. That's as far as it goes. I would have to have it in front of me, but I could sing it if I had the words. Like, I know the tune.
Yeah.
But I don't know all the words. Matthew's like, I stole that. Someone created the 12 Days of Wrestling. I repeated it. 44 seconds. Damn.
Expired. It's a lot of house. Hope you can keep it clean.
Thanks, Aunt Bonnie. Oh, Aunt Joni. It's terrifying. It's a lot of ants.
That's why it's a problem.
It is a problem.
It's like a rat problem. Round and round. I love to have rat just playing in their house.
In the basement.
A clogging problem.
Oh, the new one. Have you seen the new one and paid much attention to it? The fencing one?
No, I was in the... Oh, a little bit, yeah.
So we moved into this neighborhood with our neighbors, and we seem to have a fencing problem. and the neighbors are fencing each other everywhere. In their house, even. They're like inside their house, fencing and shit. It's like, what the hell? Oh my jeez. Stuff. Find what fits you
WWE
this
shop.
holiday.
Shop time. It's Cyber Monday, so you might still be able to get some pretty good deals.
Until probably midnight tonight. Cyber Monday, everybody out there.
I should go see if I can get a belt for cheap. Cheap would be what, $200?
Oh, God. Cheap would be those ones being on sale for like $150 or $140 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're hard to get for under $200. So.
Yeah. But that's what I mean by like cheap.
I've never heard of a video game network. But I guess he's going to be a host on it?
I guess.
I can honestly say I've never seen his channel. I don't know where it is.
I can honestly say that too.
I don't know what platform it's on.
Like even though people say it all the time and like you hear it here and people say it in the chat, I literally forget all about it once we're not watching wrestling. I just move on with my life like do 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 la 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 until I don't follow it, watch it, nothing.
I'm glad Vince is letting him plug his stuff.
I guess. I have no idea what the hell that's about.
They keep failing. The Hurt Business.
Mm. He didn't do it right. You're supposed to go like this. And then it does it. But he's over there doing some weird crap with his hands. Weirdo. No wonder it didn't work right.
2 and 3. 2 weeks ago.
2 and 12. Smo says if Vince isn't making money off you, then he's got a problem with you. True. He really needs to make money off of everybody.
Like Rusev Day was one of his biggest sellers.
Luke says G4 was a channel on cable that was devoted to video games and the such. It shut down a few years ago, but is being brought back with new personalities and content. Good to know, Luke, and I won't ever be watching it.
Is it on TV?
That's what he said. It was a channel on cable.
Huh.
It's like a cable channel.
So it'll be on satellite. It'll be like channel 227 or something.
A channel we would never see, ever. Are you sure? I find them not as entertaining as they used to be.
Because Big E's not there.
I find them quite boring. I think they need to
Big
change
E
and
is
not be
very
the New Day anymore.
Big E is very important to that team.
Yeah.
Because now they try to be funny where Big E is funny.
Right. And we still beat them. And we're still talking about ourselves.
Here comes the Hurt Business.
Alex says it was real popular when Adult Swim became a major thing. G4 even showed Adult Swim anime late at night. Oh.
Huh.
I never even knew that. I just watched Adult Swim on
Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
It started at like
Cartoon Network.
midnight or something.
Yeah. I only watched that, so I wouldn't even know. Never heard of G4. I must not have been enough of a gamer.
It was 2 times. Let's do it at TLC.
Yeah, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I want a hamburger. They talked about hamburgers in our chat, and now I'm like, that sounds really good, a hamburger. We're not
because they're part of the Hurt Business. I'm pretty sure I heard Hurt Business 3 or 4 times this weekend.
We did.
During that boxing match.
I wonder why. Did you guys see? Did anybody watch the boxing match? Did you guys see who one of the commentators was?
Yeah, did you guys watch the Tyson fight on Saturday?
Yeah. Did you see who the commentator was?
The main commentator was that Ronaldo guy from NXT, the former NXT announcer.
Yes.
He called that whole show.
Called the whole show. It was brought up WWE.
Oh yeah, multiple
times. Talked to Snoop Dogg about wrestling because we know we've seen Tyson on AEW, and and he's golfed with
Alexander. This is a one-on-one match.
Ooh, one-on-one. He's just beating him right, and he's like, "Ha! I'll just rip it off your ass, whether you like it or not." Oh, commercial. Fat Liz says Snoop and Ronaldo was the duo. Yeah. Yeah. And they had Sugar, Ray, right?
Leonard, yeah.
Leonard there. And Israel.
The UFC guy.
UFC guy.
The baddest dude on the planet, basically.
Right. So, but yeah, it was pretty funny. He brought up wrestling a lot. I mean, a lot. He actually was making fun of, and it was during the Jake Paul and
Nate Robinson
one. And he was like, Nate Robinson need to go into wrestling. Because how he went after Jake Paul.
But he didn't punch.
He just explosively, like, ran at him. Like, tried to tackle him and throw him around. It was pretty funny.
He got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. Terrence Jefferson's in our chat. Hey, Terrence. Snoop Dogg, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tyson won. He did. Tyson did win, kind of. But it was a draw
at the end of the day. But he won.
He basically won. But they gave it as a draw. But you got to remember, it wasn't a real fight. It was supposed to be just an exhibition match, which means it's just for show. Right. As in, they wear protective gear, blah, 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 and everything like that. There's no such thing as knockouts or anything like that. They just kind of go in there and spar a little bit like they're practicing.
They call it hard sparring.
So, when they were talking about stuff, Tyson and Jones literally told the commission there was no fucking way they were going to do a match like that.
In headgear.
No way. They were like, we either do an actual boxing match or you can forget it. The only thing they contended to was the 2-minute rounds. That was the only thing that they said, okay, we can do 2-minute rounds.
Which helped Tyson out tremendously.
It did help Tyson, but he didn't get as tired.
But Jones was way more tired.
So tired.
Early, too.
Oh, man, it was sad. We were just like,
I thought he was faking it so he'd be there in the last round and win.
Right. Oh, no.
No, he wasn't faking
it. Even at the end, poor guy, when they were interviewing him with that guy who interviewed him forever.
I can't believe they didn't cut his gloves off.
I know, right? It was very weird. Like, Tyson was all out of his, and he was done. Fat Lisa is like, sponsored by Weed Maps. Yes, it was very much sponsored by weed. They were smoking weed everywhere. I guess they were, Snoop Dogg did his little concert thing.
Yeah.
And they were all like, yeah, we all got some contact high. Mario Lopez was one of the, like,
he was the main guy. He was the
host guy. But it cares, like, Tyson has a fight. I didn't know Tyson Kid made a comeback. Natalia never said anything about it. Ha 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 ha. Tyson Kidd will never have a comeback. That guy.
Don't call it a comeback.
He got thrown around the ring incorrectly. He would probably be paralyzed for the rest of his life. That guy should never, ever, ever.
And I'm pretty sure Natalia doesn't want to change his diapers, so.
Right? She'd have to put her weird hoe show on hold.
Her hoe show.
Luke's like, I saw the almost knockout. That dude looked dead as hell for real. Oh, are you talking about
Nate Robinson?
Oh my god, that was funny. He like, I don't even know where Jake Paul hit him at.
In the face.
He like hit him somewhere.
He hit him right there.
Face or something, and he just like a dead tree.
It was a straight right hand. the one the knockout right before that one was that weird like. Not even a realistic punch. It was like over the top of his head.
That one was the one that hit him kind of right here on the temple, and he fell into the ropes.
Under
but
him.
I don't know what happened.
And then he got up.
Yeah, and then he did some more stuff.
And then he came towards him, and Jake just went pop. like just a straight right hand.
Was it to his to that temple or something?
Just right there on the side of it.
And he just fell right over.
He was already out from the punch before.
Probably. Travis was like, "Is he dead?"
I was like, "He might be dead.
He might be really dead." We couldn't see his breathing because they were kind of in the way in the camera.
He was walking forward and his feet stopped walking, but his body kept going.
He just. His daughter caught it with her camera.
Oh yeah, she was recording
perfectly. She caught that part just perfect. It was pretty funny. Poor guy. I guess they're making a huge meme about it. Like there's in the Tyson Roy Jones fight, they're showing them, and then they're and Nate Robinson's still out there, his little dead body back there.
During the Tyson fight.
Nate Robinson's still out there. He is an internet sensation at this point. Poor guy. Not for the right reasons, by the way.
It's funny. He's a 3-time slam dunk champion, and the only reason he won that is because he was shorter than everybody else, right? So it was more impressive. So he wasn't the better dunker. He was just the shorter guy.
Right.
So not only is he famous from that, so it was like a second-hand famous. Now he's famous for getting knocked out. Poor Nate. Dude's 5'9" and played in the NBA. That's enough said. He's an athlete.
Terrence is like, Roy Jones still holding Tyson right now, right? He's still hugging on him. Luke's like, I just saw the clip on Twitter with no context. I legit thought someone killed the dude. I was like, uh-oh, Paul is in real major murder trouble. Yeah, it was funny as shit. I mean, he looked dead. He literally looked dead. You couldn't see him breathing because of the camera angles, because they didn't, pan around his body for a while, so they just, showed a guy over him, and they had all the doctors come in, and his body was just there. And you're like, is he dead?
They're asking him who the president is, and he's like, Barack Obama? No.
There's a president? Where am I?
It's scary getting knocked out and coming back, too, like that.
Fat Lisa's like, right on his temple, then Jake gave him the haymaker. Yeah, something like that, I guess. Matthew says, I didn't catch any of that. From what I can tell, it was a spar. Basically pros selling a fight. Yeah, well, and that's what it was about. It's for charity type stuff. It's to bring awareness to things and stuff. And even Tyson talked about it
weed.
after. It's to sell weed. It was actually to sell some other stuff that he's involved in, not just weed. But him and Roy Jones do some charity things and stuff with boxing rings and stuff. And
Brainbuster 1, 2. Woods kicks out.
Got out of it.
Got a hell of a match going on here.
It's a hell of a match. Anyways, Matthew says, this is like oil in the pressure cooker. Although I can't spell it out. Why can't you just spell it out, dude? I'm not getting the underlying innuendos tonight. Vin's like, I want to see Tyson Kidd versus Tyson Fury. No holds barred. No holds barred.
No, you don't. Nobody wants to see that.
I don't want to see it. Looks like that dude looked as dead as Tom Brady looked last night after he was crushed by Pat Mahomes. Well, maybe he should have retired when he was at the top of his game instead of going to be a quarterback at a shithole team. Now he's a nothing. Now he's just garbage.
I don't know about that, but it's not going to ruin his legacy. Joe Montana did it.
Yeah, and it kind of ruined how you thought about Joe Montana.
No,
a little bit it did.
Nobody goes, you remember Joe Montana as a Chief? And if they do, it's a trivia question.
The thing of it is that was another one where it was like, why would he do that? He just kind of ruined his, he could have went out on top, and instead of going out on top, he came back to the bottom of the barrel and, thought he was going to do something.
But he got paid.
And didn't.
I bet he got millions.
I don't care. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It shouldn't be about the money.
If you still think you got something to prove.
Yuri Butler's in the chat. Hey, Yuri.
Hey, Butler.
How's it going, man?
Woo!
Matthew's like,
Alexander
got the win against Woods in a one-on-one match right
Alexander the Great.
Beating the poop out of Woods.
Xavier.
He's like, see, I told you I'd bring the hurt. I bring the hurt.
Now next week,
was telling
you know
us
they're
about
gonna go ahead
those.
and do Benjamin against Kofi, and there's no way Benjamin's beating Kofi.
No. Not if he's jumping around and
Where's he
everything.
going? Is he all of a sudden a solo artist?
I have no idea what he's doing. I Run Raw?
Is that like a hint that they might be breaking up down the road?
I have no idea, but that was kind of weird as fuck. Whatever. Wacko.
All of a sudden he turned into Roman Reigns.
I run raw.
Nah.
You beat Cedric, or you beat
You beat Xavier Woods.
Xavier
You're a loser
Woods.
face.
Xavier Woods is like the ultimate low mid-carder.
Right? Like, I haven't been here for like a year, but, you know, I'm a tag team
No, I mean,
champion.
if go back before the New Day, what was he? Like
Nothing.
the ultimate low mid-card guy.
Matthew says, LO, 2 pros selling an event equals acting to create controversy to create discussion.
Yeah, and we can't wait to watch it again.
Uh-huh. Vindicator says, I hope the makers of Tyson Whole Farm Chicken sponsor any further fights involving people using the Tyson name and legacy. That's probably a good thing. They don't use antibiotics. They use free-range chicken.
Tyson Fury
No
is named
drugs.
after Mike Tyson.
Nice.
That's why his name's Tyson.
Luke says, Trav, did you hear about the game? Tyreek Hill had 203 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns 10 minutes into the first quarter.
That's pretty funny. No, I just know that Tom Brady got mad at a defensive lineman and was yelling at him. That's about all I seen. Or a linebacker, maybe.
What do you want, Riddle? Riddle be this? Riddle. Matthew says, money, 2020. Vindicator's like, Cedric gets the win, nothing to show for it, no belts, no title chances. But he can walk up the ramp yelling a lot.
Oh, he's still celebrating.
Probably.
He's probably going to call Jake because Jake's probably still celebrating also.
Mm-hmm.
I told you not to talk to him. You didn't even know he talked until last week. I already named my turtle Hoppy.
You're super.
Oh,
You're freaking a retard. That's what you did.
I don't have
You're
time
so
for this.
weird.
I'll get you back, bro.
Riddle me this, you freakoid. Oh my god, that guy. Seriously. Fatlis is like, sort of like No Way Jose's career.
Oh no. You know, but
Mean.
the problem
That's
with that
mean.
is he should have a really good career. That dude's a big athletic dude. And he got buried all the time.
I always gave him the weird stuff.
He always came out in those weird entrances. They're putting that match right now.
Yes, it's right now.
What the hell's going to be the main event then? That tag team match?
Probably.
What the
With Drew, because he's a champion. Yuri Butler's like, I miss the WWE superstars. I miss them a lot. Like you miss seeing them in your hometown and going to like the things and stuff. Yeah, it'll come back. It looks like Tom Brady got mad at Chiefs defensive lineman for accidentally hitting him in the head with his hand during a tackle. But 2 minutes
Lord.
before that, a Buccaneer linebacker literally headbutted Mahomes. The Bucs were literally pouting about getting beat and were trying to bully the Chiefs, but the Chiefs were having no part of it, which caused the Bucs to commit 9 penalties in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what we call
frustration. That's babies.
Yeah. And that's why we don't watch football. Anyways, I don't watch it because they're all a bunch of losers. What a bunch of crybabies on both sides. That's crybabies on both sides of the spectrum. Chiefs and the Bucks, both crybabies. Vindicator's like, Riddle looks like he is wearing an old school Tampa Bay Rays baseball referee uniform. He's such a bro.
Bro.
Yeah, he's a bro, alright.
You ever seen the video of him trying to fight Goldberg in the back? It's real. And like Goldberg and him are going at it, but they're
Yeah.
not fighting, they're just verbally.
Oh, jeez.
Goldberg's just kind of laughing at him. All right, bro.
Hey, bro.
Don't call me bro.
Don't call me bro. Hey, bro. I don't know what else to say, bro. Here, but Liz says tomorrow it's going to snow.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Where you at?
It's supposed to be snowing right now.
Here?
In our
No,
our
it's
area.
not.
Whatever. That's what it said this morning when I looked at it. It said around this time it was going to snow.
Maybe I should pick the bed up off the ground.
Probably should.
We got some patio furniture today. It's pretty nice.
We got patio furniture?
They brought it over with that rocker chair.
Oh. Okay. That's
I just put it on the patio. Like, it's really well put together stuff. I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive.
Did you put the whatchamacallit in
The camper?
the camper?
Mm-hmm. Camper's like a really bad shed all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I started to downsize my stuff.
Yeah.
Unwrap it.
Don't unwrap it. He wants to drive off with it wrapped up. Looks like Goldberg would eat bro and spit his bones out to use for toothpicks.
I think he wanted to.
Indicators that Goldberg would get his tail kicked by most MMA fighters his size.
Yeah, but he's a little bit bigger. He is an older man, and it would have got broken up pretty quick. It's not like they were going to actually really fight outside.
Right.
But I bet you Goldberg could kick a little bit of ass. He did play in the NFL, and he's wrestled half of his life. Or more than half of his life now.
Right. And I'm not sure who Matthew's asking about how much. Are you asking about how much snow? Or
Probably.
what? He's like, hell yes, big lots. Oh, yeah, like our house.
Oh, with our storage problem?
That we're like, and we need more. Let's not take more stuff. Roberto says, hey, I wonder, will the Fiend Bray Wyatt will be on Raw Talk one day?
I doubt it. I mean, hypothetically as Bray, but not the Fiend. But I don't know why Bray wouldn't be on there. He's one of the best talkers. It'd make the most sense. Get out there and just laugh a lot. So this is a wrestling commercial. That's Raw.
Well, that's dumb.
Wow.
Ooh, did he? Ooh, superstar facts. Ooh, it's the real cost of being a superstar. Then he goes like, speaking of MMA, I miss Sonya Deville more than Ronda Rousey, right? He's like, the store big lots, name brands, closeout prices. Yeah, we do know about them. Roberto is laughing with his hands like, what? I don't know. Because he wonders, will the Fiend ever be on Raw Talk one day? We don't know either. Looks like Goldberg is older, but what most people don't know is he was also a training partner for Brock's UFC fights when Brock was fighting bigger guys. Plus, Goldberg is a black belt in multiple martial arts, just like Undertaker.
Yeah, I'm
he
sure
put
he
an
could.
M after that, but he didn't mean to. I'm pretty sure he meant to put a period, but it's funny because it's now Undertaker.
Well, it's past tense.
Undertaker. Undertaker. There's like PSA, WWE says vaping is not good for you, but is it worse than opioids? No, I think we should all just do all of it.
Why are you comparing it to opioids?
Because they made them completely illegal everywhere. You can't even, your doctors can't even prescribe them.
I mean, is it worse than main veining? You know what I mean?
Is it worse than if you just snort some heroin?
I feel like the chick on Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, don't snort your heroin, guys.
Adrenaline shot to your heart. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Do not do that. If If you trip and fell, we all would, but, you know, hey. Right? That would have been funny. No?
Oh, it would have been hilarious. Who's laughing now? And then he falls like, ah.
And everybody would have been like, ah, we're all laughing at you because you fell. Are you
Here
okay?
comes AJ Styles.
And then laugh some more.
So this means the bro is the most over out of the three because he's coming out last.
Oh, jeez. Seriously.
That's how it works.
That how
the one
it
that
works?
comes out last is always the most over.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that stuff.
AJ's like, dude, I'm going to go out there first when my music starts. I'm going to act all cool, and then you come out afterwards in your trench sweater. Look at the size of that shirt sweater thing. Look at this.
Coat?
That's not even realistic, that picture. It looks like it's CGI'd. AJ Styles looks like a midget. Like a real midget.
He looks like his other half hornswoggle. Whatever.
The wee nominal one.
The wee nominal one. The wee nominal one.
The wee nominal one. Has anybody seen this?
Oh, somebody said it in our chat.
Hornswoggle is AJ Styles. They showed all
Down in Impact or whatever.
They showed all AJ's old highlights and stuff. They're like, can it really be? It's the wee nominal.
It's the wee nominal one.
AJ
I
Swoggle.
saw a PSA about vaping that showed a kid stealing parents' money and says that is how addicted kids are to vaping. I was like, think you mean that are that addicted to meth and crack? That they are addicted to meth and crack. Yeah, I don't know. But I guess I don't get the whole concept of what makes it cool, I guess.
Because a rapper does it. If a rapper does it, then it's cool.
Oh, it's not how it works. Simo says Riddle Goldberg is not your bro. Bro. Chris Lacani's in the chat. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Says, hey, guys, has Bliss done a moment of bliss? It was the very first
segment of the night, yes.
The very first segment of the night.
The Fiend showed up. Randy took off.
They exchanged blisses. It was kind of funny. As Matthew says, it's nicotine. I get that it's nicotine. I get that it's smoking, basically. But I don't understand.
Wow, Riddle goes right after AJ Styles.
The only reason why they make it, why the kids like it, is because it's all flavored. So make it taste like garbage. Tell them that they can't make them flavored anymore. That it has
Oh
to
my
taste
gosh,
just
quit
like a
overreaching with your government. Oh my god, just let it happen.
If it's such a big deal.
I mean,
That
my
was where I
grandpa
was
probably
going with that, but
smoked at
that's
11
alright.
years old.
Probably at 6.
Yeah,
While
he
they were
didn't-
in the mines getting coal.
Yeah. He didn't die of cancer. Definitely didn't have any lung problems. Now, my stepdad, on the other hand, no. He died of lung problems.
Chris says, there is Jordan Kamala. There he is. Yep, he is out there. And Chris says, did you guys see the Mike Tyson fight? Yeah, we were just talking about
We
that
talked about it
a little bit ago.
Fantastic.
Vindicator's like, LOL, everyone has their mesmerizing stares with the flying slippers. It's because they don't want them to hit them in the face with his stink shoes.
Get athlete's foot on your face.
Gross. You could probably get athletes.
Big Keith Lee. Oh,
Oh,
leapfrog both of them. Oh, big crossbody. 1, 2. Keith Lee. Okay, let's not go that far.
Whatever. Who said that? Was that Phillips or the other
No,
dork?
that was
I know it
the
wasn't
other one.
Samoa Joe.
It was Brian Saxton.
Oh,
Byron
Jesus,
Saxton.
you guys are morons.
He moves like a cruiser. Okay, he just moves like an athletic big man.
All right, Byron. Let's say dumb things out of our faces. As Chris says, foot fungus. There you go.
Yep.
That's what those two are foot
You're
fungus.
gonna get athlete's butt. Oh,
It's because they talk with their butts.
he's using AJ to beat Riddle.
He's using AJ as a tool to beat him. Stop hitting
Oh,
yourself.
backdrop.
Stop hitting yourself. He seems like that kind of person that would sit
Oh,
on you
shit!
and make you hate yourself.
That was a huge elbow. Look at this. Oh, they're not going to show it again. Look at this backdrop.
Tuck and roll, buddy. Tuck and roll. That was not amazing hang time. That was in slow motion, you dorks.
Oh, you didn't know that was real? That was full speed.
Foot lettuce. Ew, Chris.
Ew.
Foot lettuce. It's nasty.
It's a pretty good lettuce, though. It's like grapes, but with lettuce.
If it's your foot?
No, that's what they do, like when they're making wine with
Oh.
with the lettuce, and it's called foot lettuce. I don't know if it's a real thing, but it sounds disgusting.
Wine, grapes smashed up by feet?
No, lettuce smashed up by feet.
Ew.
Riddle still got his fisticuffs up.
How would that even do anything? Wouldn't squish anything out of it.
That's why it's gross. So you just got foot all over your
It'd be
salad.
all warm and limpy. Oh,
Exactly, that's the
nasty.
point. Keep getting worse and worse with your thoughts.
I mean,
It's
salad
disgusting.
is gross as it is, but come on now.
Kale actually tastes like somebody did that with their feet, so
Is that what you decided?
that's pretty close to a description.
Did you
The
have
worst.
some?
No, well, I have. You've got it before.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What's that one? Caesar salad. That one tastes just like foot.
Tastes like a foot.
I remember one time everybody was ordering Caesar salads out of these bread bowls. So I was like, oh, I'll try that because everybody else was doing it.
Oh yeah, but you do everything that everybody else
So I was, well, like it has to be good if everybody else did it. So I did. Most disgusting thing I'd ever eaten in my entire life. I was like, is mine bad? Like, is mine rotten? They're like, no, it's fine. No. And why would you like this? Ruined my
Vinegary.
whole thing.
You're like, and done.
It's like $12 salad or whatever. It was down there at that Perkins. Remember Perkins?
Do we still have a Bergens?
It was at the bottom of the hill. I don't know.
It's still there. I mean, last time I checked, it was still there anyways. Vinegar says, I'm sad there was no trivia tonight. Maybe I should think of a mind-bending question that nobody would ever get with the aid of Google. Nah, it would be too much work on my part. Alrighty, Chris says, Southwest salad is only humane salad I'd ever eat.
Humane salad. I'm going to start eating kale, but I'll probably start drinking it. Mix it with...
Wheatgrass.
No. I'm kind of worried about doing the wheatgrass because they said it gives you energy, and I don't like energy.
Just take it in the morning.
That's exactly what they said. It means nothing to me. That's like, why don't you drink coffee in the morning? Because I don't like caffeine. Anyways, I'll start with less than a teaspoon. I'll start with like a pinch. And if that doesn't kill me, then I'll add a little bit more and more and more.
Fat Lisa says a fun fact. Here you go. Making real salad dressing on Caesar salads takes mixing sardine with olive oil and salt and pepper.
I'd do that.
That's gross. I thought it was vinegar. I thought it was a vinegar, oil, and salt and pepper mixture.
I'd do that too. Mix it all. Fuck it. Put butter on it.
Put butter on it. I'll make that shit way better. Just put melted butter on your Caesar salad. It probably tastes way better than that other shit. I won't eat Caesar salads because I don't like vinegar tasting stuff. So, not big on the whole vinegar stuff. Indicators. Travis is more health conscious than me. I've never been a fan of putting veggies in a blender. Yeah, he's a weirdo.
It's not weird.
It is weird.
I've got to figure out how to get more raw vegetables into my body.
Just chew on them like a cow.
I can't chew on lettuce. I just can't. I've tried it before.
Just do it. Just chew on it like a cow. Make tuna wraps with it. Use it in place of bread.
Can you imagine how many sandwiches I would have to eat? I would eat like 14 cans of tuna and get like a cup of salad.
Don't you take big things of lettuce and you take your oil and vinegar, salt and pepper mixture. Take your
with sardines.
with sardine oil or whatever, I guess. Ugh. Just get some fish paste.
Look at this.
Oh,
Riddle
work.
with the it kicks as we come back.
Blech.
Riddle on top.
Anyways, and mix that up and then put it in your tuna for some flavoring. And then put the tuna inside the lettuce and just wrap it up like a burrito and eat it.
Is that enough lettuce?
It's one leaf.
Exactly. Do you see how much I'm going to need to eat to get a full head of lettuce in my face?
Why do you need a full head
I don't
of
know
lettuce?
if I do. I don't know how much I need.
Why do you need to eat lettuce at all?
I don't need to eat lettuce. I need to eat, well, I can, anything
Kale
green.
isn't that good for you. Kale is
Oh,
not
okay.
like
Whoever told you that is on
Kale
crack.
is not like that superfood crap that they
Okay.
try to make it out to be.
Okay.
Like they went through this whole kale phase and it's stupid. Anyways, Matthew's like, and garlic, parmesan, salt, and peppery, which basically is
I can't.
a salad dressing that's on a salad that's in a place that is in our town.
Right. But I don't do cheese. You can do cheese, though.
I won't eat that.
You
I
won't
don't
eat
like their
cheese?
salads. Their salads are disgusting. Matthew's like, mix the dressing in the bowl and toss the lettuce and croutons, etc. Boom!
Gluten.
Coleslaw. Chicken coleslaw salad.
Can't do the breadcrumbs because it's gluten.
Won't do croutons. They've got sugar and gluten in them. They're made out of bread. Bread's the devil.
That end of it, the seed end of it, but not the grass end of it.
Why don't you just go outside and eat the grass?
Because
Like a
you don't
cow.
eat grass, and
You might as well.
If you
just
could-
go outside and just eat it like a cow. Yeah, Matthew, that's what
Pop
they
up.
just said on the commentating stuff. He's like, Riddle can take some good bumps.
yeah, he's a pretty good athlete.
Vindicator says almost everyone uses a senton bomb these days. They need Thatcher to teach more diversity of moves at the performance center.
Yes, Thatcher as the teacher as he beats up all the students.
In the holds and stuff. Maybe he should just bite him. Maybe they need to train with the Wachati.
Look how strong Lee is. Oh, kicked Lee right upside the cranium. Look at this. Oh, with the throw.
Ugh.
With the Bexploder.
Riddle.
Oh, shit. Keith Lee's too much. Too much. Maybe he should wear some shoes like a normal. Oh, so close. 2 3/4.
Ooh. Yeah, he's like, he can't get the 6-second magic. No mercy in 64.
Round AJ slips off his back.
Chris O'Connor says, I wouldn't mind Timothy Thatcher being NXT champ for a bit.
Yeah, he's got to earn his way back up because he's losing
Yeah.
right now. But yeah, I could see it if they work with him a little bit, you know, to get him back on top. He has to win a few matches in a row.
Right.
You excited for the Cameron Grimes match at this Sunday?
No. Jordan Williams says, I wouldn't be surprised if Riddle's feet smells.
Ew. Like feet?
Feet smell like feet? Couldn't imagine why. Can't feel anything with them. Why
Look
would
at
they
that.
smell?
Is that a headbutt? He said the same thing I said.
Was that a headbutt?
Like, was that a headbutt? And then he said it.
Pretty sure that was a headbutt to the chest. Matthew's like, AJ is a C+ Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Have you seen that YouTuber that looks just like Tom Cruise?
No.
Oh
I don't
my
know
God,
any
he's
of these
funny.
people.
It's called Not Tom Cruise. His channel. But he is Tom Cruise. He looks just like him, by the way. And so he goes around and like does things as Tom Cruise.
But he's not Tom Cruise.
Did you just throw that piece of garbage on the ground? Do you not care about our planet? People are like, Tom Cruise is yelling at me, but it's not Tom Cruise.
He's like, do you speak the word of Scientology? I'm crazy. I'm a Looney Toony.
Uh-oh, Styles Clash.
No,
No
his pants
way.
are coming off.
Oh, I thought he was going to do both of them at the same time.
He had to stop.
Like Jen and Jameson.
He had to stop because Riddle's pants were completely falling off.
Right.
AJ was de-pantsing him.
See if anybody got my humor there. 1, 2. I said he's gonna do both of them, like Jenna Jameson.
Oh, jeez.
Riddle, hands on his feet. Lee's in trouble. Blam. No, Riddle didn't go down. Riddle wants some more. Yes, sir. Give me some more, please. And Lee went down. Phenomenal forearm. That's it. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles
is your winner. He is the wiener.
It is about time AJ Styles gets some attention again.
Yeah. Like real stuff. Like not garbage. Matthew's like, after the army, my feet changed. That's gross, dude. Like hobbit feet. Travis has hobbit feet. They're kind of grody looking.
Nothing wrong with my feet. Besides everything that's wrong with them.
Matthew's like, AJ, LOL, fuck yeah. Some AJ. Why is Jordan looking at those guys like...
Wants to kick some ish.
He's looking at Keith Lee like...
Phenomenal. Do you need some shin pads that say 1 on them?
No. I don't. What is that noise?
The wind?
Is that your hot tub?
No, that's the wind. There.
That can't be the wind. It's going too long. Like it hasn't stopped.
It just stopped. Now it's back.
It's not stopping at all.
That's just the wind.
I don't think so.
Either that or a train. But trains don't usually get that close to us. They have tracks.
It's cold enough. It might sound like it's right in our backyard. Medicare says AJ and Drew already had a rivalry, though. So many rehashes in WWE, but whatever. Well, they don't have anybody else. What else are they going to do? Couple questions.
Earlier tonight on Miss TV, because we need a recap. Miz broke that briefcase, which is sad. I'd make Sheamus pay for it.
I would too. He should make him pay for it. Where's it broken at? I don't see it broken. Oh, a dent. That's what he's talking about.
It came unbuckled.
Backfired. What? They look like idiots to you. Yes.
Of course we look like idiots.
Of course we look. What? No, that's not right.
They're going to split that up pretty soon. If they're teasing that they never have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! This looming a threat. There's your plan. I don't need a plan. I've got facts.
Facts. Oh, by the way, Dana Brooke's going to have a fight with me again.
Wow, they announced that earlier, or is this
live?
live?
It was just kind of down at the bottom on the right side. That was it. So, I guess something happened really bad to Mandy. She broken.
Yeah, she hurt her shoulder pretty bad. Nia, when she threw her out. That's why she was in that match for just a second.
Right.
So they could play the injury role.
Matthew says, I had warts on my feet as a kid and got them froze off, and I hurt like hell. I was never the same. I was lied to. Aren't we all lied to? Fat Lisa says, I don't know what happened. Well, I don't know what happened to Angel Garza.
He hurt his quad a while back.
But he should be back, right?
But he should be wrestling anytime. Wasn't he supposed to be at the pay-per-view?
Let's see your girl. Where's she at? What?
Wasn't he supposed to be at the pay-per-view?
Did
they advertise him for that?
I thought they had him.
And we're like,
somewhere.
Oh, there's Angel.
Matthew says Morrison is greater than Miz. Morrison is like Edge, and Miz is less than Gargel. Okay.
Gangrel.
Yeah, Gangrel. That's it. Matthew is talking about Dana. She has guns.
She's got all sorts of weapons.
That's some good shit.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Chris O'Connor's like, Dana, we need Angel, right? Vindicator's like, good, some worthwhile programming with Dana now. Too bad this is not closing the show.
Yeah,
like, ever hear of the Tooth Fairy?
With The Rock?
Ever catch a hopping bunny on Easter? Santa's a lie. Matthew, don't tell all of the people out there. It's not lies. Come on, man. I know you're out in the woods, but dude, seriously.
No. Yeah, it's really windy.
Oh, is that? Roberto says, I never seen The Undertaker with the Money in the Bank. Why
No.
did he ever have it, though? He's The Undertaker. So gross.
Papa's?
Cheeseburger pizza.
Sounds delicious. If you're into cheeseburgers.
Well, I like cheeseburgers, but not as a pizza. I just find it odd. It's very weird to me. There you go, Luke. Make some milk and cookie pancakes.
$0 delivery fee. Just deliver it to your house.
Vindicator says Taker was before the time of that gimmick. Because this guy says that would have been cool if Taker would have been in a Money in the Bank match. Also, I wish Taker would have held the Intercontinental and U.S. title.
Yeah. He's never going to be a mid-card guy.
Yeah. Whatever. Real time with real friends. Right. That's the one good thing that came out of 2020. Sure it did. I think more people lost friends and got rid of friends, stopped talking to people, than anything else.
In 2020?
Nobody kept friends and talked to more people.
My life didn't change. Actually, it did, because I started having people over for UFC in 2020.
Chris kind of says, Taker had the hardcore title. Oh, well.
Oh,
was
no.
it one that he made himself?
The hardcore title was not his. Or something that he made up. It was from ECW. I think. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know where it came from. It was just a title that was used, and it was like, it's a 24/7 championship. You could lose it anywhere, anytime, and they used weapons.
Oh, I see. Like, we got you sandwiches. The other one's like, I have bricks of gold. I knew she was your favorite because she got sandwiches. What a bunch of weird things. Roberto says, y'all have a good night. I'm going to watch the rest of Raw. All right, Roberto. Well, thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for hanging out with us, boss.
Enjoy the rest of Raw. Hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday for some AEW and NXT. It's NXT's Go Home show, right?
No, yes. NXT's Go Home show and AEW's
Winter's coming.
Winter's coming. It's a big show.
Matthew's like, that might have happened with me. I had a rough bit. I'm sorry, Matthew.
That's a mask I should use when I go to the storm.
What's this thing that we're talking?
I don't think she should talk at all. She's a terrible talker.
You just don't like her because her beautiful alma dies.
Nothing to do with anything.
Oh! Right out of the gate, Dana Brooke is in deep trouble. Something just fell off. I think it was her mask. Yeah, her mask fell off. I'm pretty sure it wasn't supposed to.
Oops. I guess that's not a very good mask to wrestle in.
Well, Mia's maskless. It's like a luchador without a mask.
She lost everything. Mask.
Her head thing.
Bandana.
The referee's like, should I just throw it out?
What do I do with this? Do I touch it? Ew, I've got
Maybe
the
you should throw
corona.
the bigger stuff outside, not the smaller stuff.
I've got the unicorn.
I wonder if her top's going to fall off next. She's stripping from the top down.
Chris says The Rock even at one point was in matches for hardcore title. Jeff and RVD and Taker were best hardcore champs. I think that gimmick should not have gone to them. She is dead. Who's dead, Matthew?
Mia Yim? I don't know.
I don't know who's dead either. Somebody's dead though. I'm not sure who, but she is. Whoever she is.
Dana Brooke is in fantastic shape.
Matthew's like, she did make it work. Just kick her in the face.
Oh my god.
What?
Let's not kick people in the face.
Why not? She can probably kick her leg up there and kick her in the face.
That's a long ass way to kick, and yes, she could. She's a gymnast.
It's not that far. It's just right there. All she has to do is just flip it up and whack her in the face.
She's like a shorter, more thick version of Lana.
Mm-hmm.
Without the talking ability.
Yeah.
And her face isn't anything to look at.
Matthew's like, she might be going over to remain dominant. Who is she, Matthew? Do we know who she is? Are you talking about Dana, Mia Yim?
What is Ali doing?
Matthew's like MK Katana.
Oh, Dana! 1, 2, 3.
Yes! Yes!
Ah! Hilarious. Dana Brooke basically wins
you.
in a squash match
That's all right.
against
glad.
Reckoning.
I'm fucking glad that
Her
Dana won.
first match, or Reckoning's first female match on Raw, and they lose.
Yim sucks asshole anyways.
She getting yelled at. Maybe she'll get kicked out of the league.
That'd be great. And then take her back to NXT where she belongs.
You
without
let
a
her
contract.
slap me and embarrass me? There's no failure in retribution.
At least says
That's
these
all
guys are getting
retribution's
very-
built on is failure. That's their foundation.
It's failure that they're failures.
He's saying there's no such thing as failure in retribution, but that's their foundation.
They're all failures of what they told us before. As Chris says, yes, Dana finally wins. Fat Lisa says, these guys are getting buried. I'm okay with that.
I mean, absolutely buried.
Chris says, I wish they took Dana seriously. Although not like Lana. I was like, damn, this is good, LOL. The thing of it is, though, is that they aren't really getting buried because they won a match earlier against Ricochet. So how's that getting buried?
I told you the dessert was too much.
The dessert.
He gave him. He
He's
gave
like,
him.
where's the fucking pie? What kind of pie? Apple pie?
No, oh my God, are you not watching?
What's that?
It's a peach because he's from Georgia.
Peach pie.
Why are you so willing to help us? Oh, sorry. looks huge to him. Look at how little he is. The pie actually looks big. That's a cupcake.
That's not pie. That's cupcake. What the?
What's your pies look like?
What do your pies
What's your oven
like?
look like?
What do you do with your pies? Aria Blaze is like, good job, Dana, right? Fat Liz is like, more food segments. This is getting silly. Does it make you want to have pie?
No.
Matthew's like, I'm sorry. Today has been a stretch and Raw is finally really good. Oh, you're cool.
It's doing fine tonight. I'm impressed. Maybe Vince isn't there again.
Matthew's like, maybe because I drank a few beers on my 11th weed. I thought you stopped smoking weed.
My 11th weed.
Gosh, I miss those days.
Like, how do you track weed? Like, is that hit or like bowls, or is that like times in the day that you smoke?
You'll have to ask Aaron when he comes around again. But he cares like Dana winning means I can sleep easy tonight. You guys have a good one. I will harass and distract you from watching AEW NXT in 45 hours. That sounds like a great idea.
We'll be here.
We'll be around.
It's getting close to that ending time, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Chris
Main
McConaughey
event.
says Jordan Kamala wants cream pie. No, he wants muffins or cupcakes. Those are cupcakes.
That's a cupcake.
Those are cupcake.
That makes sense because it's not a cake. It was a pie.
Mm-hmm.
So what's a cupcake pie?
Cupcake.
Is it?
What's a
Those
cupcake?
little pies?
No. Cupcakes are like little cakes with frosting.
I know that, but you said they're called cupcakes, so
Well, he said they're cupcakes. I'm not calling them cupcakes.
I said he called it a cupcake. That doesn't make sense because it's not a cake. It's a pie. So what are those little pies called? And you said a
Pies?
cupcake.
No. They're called pies. Little pies. They're just little pies. They're just
It's like a
pies.
hostess pie.
Yeah, they're still just a pie.
He's fighting again on the 20th? 21st? Anyways. 257 for UFC.
Yes.
It's official. Main event and
It is. It's amazing.
2021. Can't believe it's going to be 2021 already. This was a fast year. It's the fastest year I can remember.
It's been pretty quick. I couldn't believe how fast November went by. I was like, holy crap. Matthew's like, a slice, right? Chris says, I remember Taker when he was Badass Taker one time after Raw went off air. He said he likes pie. Oh, that kind of pie. Gross.
And then he married one.
A pie.
Michelle McCool.
Think about pies because it's in Nerds.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my pie.
It's just whipped
that's
cream.
That's
Their
their
bottom
alma
of their
mater
tan.
or whatever. But they're in a pie, but it's a picture of her
Naked.
and she's a pie.
Uh-huh.
That's their
Yeah.
whatever
Sorority.
thing. Oh, Matthew. He like Triple H roofied stuff. Why would he need to roofie her? He like tricked her into marrying and having babies with him.
Just a couple times.
This is like taking souls and digging holes. You know? I had no idea. Did you? Did you know?
If you ain't know, now you know.
And then performed a what? Necrophilic act on TV. What, Matthew?
Humping dead things.
A necrophiliac act, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds terrifying.
Sounds like something Otis would do. With you dressed like that, I go out all day and all night.
Matthew's like, seriously, that's how they got married on Raw. Drive-through seating in Vegas. That's terrifying.
That is pretty funny.
Raw talk. Dana, Sheamus, and Ricochet, huh?
Dana, get a little bit of TV time afterwards on Raw Talk. So I can't get it on my version because I pay for it? That's ridiculous.
That's it.
Is he going to join the Hurt Business?
Matthew, I think drive-through seating is correct, not wedding.
Oh, wow. Oh. Oh. Careful.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man.
Riddle got a little bit too physical there.
The Ultimate Bro got broed. It's terrifying.
Good to do business with you, bro.
The weed bros. I'm making the munchies. Because we're all about weed all of a sudden on WWE. Kids, don't vape. But smoking weed is okay, according to Riddle.
Yeah, no.
No, it's not. It's not okay. Either one. No. The answer is no.
Just say no. Unless you're watching the Tyson fights, and it was just say yes. The just say yes movement.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I hear a woman? I gotta go out there and turn on my tag team partner. Fella.
That's why?
Yeah, I think they had her mic live. The Scottish Warrior, I don't remember that. Is that new?
It's probably what they brought back with his stuff. I think it was his old shit.
With the sword.
With his sword and crap.
It's probably going to get broken.
It's probably not even real.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to get broken. It's going to be a storyline thing. That time it went down.
Like it's supposed to. Instead of
Last
all
time I'm pretty
stupid.
sure he bent it. All right, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus versus Eminem Boys.
Matthew's like, Riddle has unfazed till now. Yeah. He probably shouldn't talk to what's-his-face. MVP. Matthew's like, that's why Brock has a sword tattoo.
Yeah. Right there in his throat.
Why does he have a sword tattoo?
It's on one of his interviews, and I can't remember. But he didn't have that until he left WWE, I believe. I think that's when he got it right there at the end.
He's like, Drew is going to bury Excalibur at Mania. Dun dun dun.
Where did all those shadows come from? Are they moving the light?
Maybe.
Is something flying above their head?
What is it? What's flying above their head?
I get to find out what we're truly made of. I Claymore his head off.
I Claymored his head off and I pinned him.
And I reclaimed my championship. Because that's what we
championship?
do. What in the world?
With what? What's going on? It's just Matthew. There's nobody else in there.
Oh.
He's not spamming. He's talking. It looks like he's spamming because, like...
There's no other names?
There's no other names.
I'll get in there and chat.
He's just like, and then blah, blah, blah. And he's like, Drew is like a Rick Rude without sex appeal.
For all you fat, out of shape hillbillies, why don't you turn around and let your ladies look upon what a real man looks like? And then he goes and grabs a lady out of the audience and then starts kissing her.
Does he know her before he does that?
It's a wrestling show from the 90s. I have no idea.
Looks like Matthew, stop spamming. He's not spamming. There's nobody else around, Luke. You ran away to make your, menu
Pancakes
for your Christmas dinner. You're out there doing other streams and stuff. Chris is like, Rick Rude, baby. Looks like I know. I know, that's why it's funny. Because he's like, Matthew, like, puts a thing, and then, like, it's like a few, like 30 seconds later or something.
That? Yeah.
Then he has, like, another comment. And then he thinks something else and puts on there. Matthew's like, I'm just getting down. I'm a one-man party, right? Looks like I didn't run away. I'm not cooking that till Christmas for all the day. I said you were out there making your menu. I didn't say you were making the food. I said you're out there writing down your menu for your Christmas dinner.
He's cooking bacon.
He's like, I gotta start cooking my bacon now, so I have enough from here until Christmas.
That match would be phenomenal. Did you see what I did there?
Oh, no, totally.
No, we didn't.
Thanks for pointing it out to us, Drew, because we're so dumb.
That's when you know a joke is good, is when you have to explain it to somebody.
God. It's like, don't explain shit, dude.
Let's have a tag match.
Seriously, I just wish that he wouldn't talk sometimes.
Or so much.
Like, and then he talks, and then he makes a joke, and you're like, aha! And then and you're like,
don't explain the joke.
Ruined everything.
That was an 8-minute promo.
And then he's like, I'm gonna stick it where the sun don't shine. And then he had to continue, and it's like, dude, stop, just stop. While the going's good, just stop.
All right, we got Shamey down there. Just kidding, it's a Shayma.
Matthew's like, LOL, today is weird. Full moon, right? There was a pretty big moon yesterday. I'm pretty sure it's still a full moon today. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, at the moon. Just go out there and howl at the moon, Matthew. You're in the woods. Nobody cares. Just owl it all.
You might get shot at.
Why would he get shot at?
People shoot at wolves in the woods.
Okay, he doesn't sound like a wolf. No human can sound like a wolf. And if somebody thought he did, then they're stupid. Like
wear your orange when you start barking at the moon.
Looks like no shit. I honestly think I'll start cooking Christmas Eve morning, right? Well, I guess it depends on what you're trying to cook, but yeah. Like, there's some stuff that you definitely would want to, like, try to, like, cook beforehand, maybe.
USA.
Matthew's like, Drew isn't Brock. Oh, dude, just don't ask, right? Chris O'Connor says, howl like Shotzi. Yeah, do it. He's like, Luke, what is your plan? He's got lots on his menu list that he's going to be doing. There's got to be some of it that you could definitely make beforehand.
Yes.
Especially with that. I mean, especially if you're doing it for the whole neighborhood again. That's a lot of food. What's going to take the longest? Pork chops.
Meat.
Pork chops will take the longest. Steak, depending on if you cook it fully or if you cook it different ways for people, because some people are weird. Like, people are like, I want my meat well done. It's like, ew. Not steak. It's wrong. completely wrong.
Rakuten sounds like Rack Attack, which was Nikki Bella's finisher. That ruined her neck. That ruined her neck. That's what did it.
Because she put on her boobs to hit people with them?
No.
And so she
nothing to do with
herself?
titties. She put them on her back like a backbreaker, and then she dropped to her knees.
Well, when you say rack,
I know.
And her in the same sentence.
But it was the torture rack. It was a Lex Luger thing.
Oh. Right.
And it probably just went well because she did have a rack. So when you said Rack Attack, it was like, oh. It stared at her boobs because her arms are behind her back.
Right. Matthew says, I'm weird. You totally are, man, but that's okay. Rocket Man's an Elton John song. It is. It definitely is.
It's Rakuten.
John song. Looks like Matthew will be cooking scrambled eggs, but might turn them into omelets. The sausage links, bacon, biscuits, and gravy, hash browns, crispy new potatoes, steak, and pork chops.
Food.
I don't know if I'd turn them into omelets, dude. That's just more work.
No, you just put milk in it.
No, omelets are not just adding milk. Scrambled eggs are adding milk. So you take a whole bunch of eggs, put them in there, put salt, pepper, whatever spices you're going to put in there, add some milk, flip them up, put them in a pan, scramble them up, you're done. Omelets, on the other hand, are completely different. Omelets are the same way you do the eggs like that, but you only do a small amount, and then you put shit in it and flip it. It's just too much. Why would you put yourself through that? If you're making scrambled eggs, just do scrambled egg. I mean, they're easier to take care of, they're easier to heat up, they're easier to cook, especially if you're making a ton of food. Like, nobody wants to be like, so what kind of omelet do you want? What kind of omelet do you want? What kind of omelet do you want?
I've got a big old Blackstone griddle. Just make a massive omelet. Get the old
but it wouldn't be
big
a
spatula.
Omelet.
Why? Get the old spatula out from my Uncle Buck or whatever. Flip it.
What you do, Luke, is you just kind of undercook them a little bit. So then you'll want to do the eggs the day of, undercook them a little bit before you serve, and then whatever they're going in while they heat, they'll cook the rest of the way. So then they don't dry out. Matthew's like, awesome bomb off the top rope. Who did a bomb off the top rope? What happened? I didn't see a bomb off the top rope. Is Matthew being crazy?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of bomb. Maybe our TV is way behind the mountain time.
Yeah. It's like, Matthew's like, amp up the scrambled eggs, chicken a la king.
There's the Miz.
It's kind of a weird thing.
With his briefcase.
Matthew's like, Mike Awesome. So weird.
Slow it down. Oh yeah, slow motion. See how much more sexy it is when it's slow motion like that?
No, it's dumb. Matthew's like that 80s guy. Right, with this weird tie-dye weird stuff that he comes out to. So weird. It's a very strange way to come out. That I don't understand.
Have you ever seen his wife?
Whose?
McIntyre. Or, Morrison.
No, I didn't know he even had a wife.
Yeah, she wrestles for Impact.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Haven't know that. I have no idea who his wife is. The only person out there I know who has
Her name's
a
like
wife is Miz.
Valkyrie or something like that. Something Tanya Valkyrie or T Valkyrie. Something. I think it's a T. Or Laura Valkyrie. I can't remember. Anyways, that's his wife.
Cool. It's like chiseled from granite. Parkour.
Parkour!
Parkour. Parkour.
By far the best episode of Office Space ever.
Parkour. Looks like Taya Valkyrie.
Yeah, her.
Taya Valkyrie. Parkour. Oh, clothesline to the parkour king. But Morrison was the smart one. Wrong. Matthew's like, didn't she get fired? Why would she get fired, Matthew? What'd she do?
I don't know. Maybe she is. Maybe she's with somebody else now.
Looks like, and she's bigger than Morrison. Like, as in taller? Or,
Possibly.
like, fatter?
No, she's not fat. She has huge boobs, but she's not fat.
She's just bigger? Like, taller stuff?
Maybe more muscular.
Oh. Fluttergoth is in the chat saying, can't wait until AJ becomes a 3 times WWE champion at DLC.
That'd be
Drew
neat.
had a good run.
Time to end it.
Taller and muscular. So basically she looks like Drew McIntyre.
She looks nothing like Drew McIntyre.
He's taller and more muscular than John Morrison. So she's just
so is Sheamus.
So she's just like Drew McIntyre then.
Sheamus clubbering.
That's cute. They make a really cute couple. Old John Morrison and Drew McIntyre out there. Taya is still with Impact. Matthew's like, there was that one chick a few weeks ago. I'm horrible with names. Which chick was it, Matthew? What did she look like?
Oh!
Looks like with all the arm and leg hair. Oh, so she does look just like Drew Mac without all the hair. Except for the hair on the head. So that's what she looks like. That's really nice.
Oh my god, she does not.
Luke just said that's
hilarious.
true. Without all the arm and leg hair, that's what she looks like.
And big old
She's
titties.
taller and more muscular.
What's she gonna do about it?
And it makes sense. Drew does come down in a skirt.
Yeah.
So it totally makes sense.
Sheamus ain't scared.
Oh, you're talking about Zelina Vega, Matthew is.
Oh.
McIntyre's who? What?
She got fired.
Matthew, you mean Tessa Blanchard? No. Matthew's like, Miz is still really good, especially because I hate him. Everybody hates the Miz. That's what makes it great. Ew, Zelina Vega. Matthew's like,
Very.
Tessa, I've been out of the loop. Yeah, you're not missing much on that end. Lots of favorite things.
Like, I need to steal money out of your purse, Ma.
I need you to hurry up and go away. My little brother's going to watch me do it. Meth and crack, because that's usually why they steal your money, not vaping.
I was gonna say, I don't remember kids stealing money from their parents to buy cigarettes.
Never.
Is there like vape dealers?
Probably. I don't know. Ask your daughter. She would know.
She got caught with it. They were posting pictures of it on freaking Snapchat or something. And then
don't do it on social media, kids.
Her stepsister's mom seen it and then called Kim and was yelling at her for why she's letting them smoke it in their bathroom. Kim's like, what? Didn't even know what was happening.
That's funny. There's like favorite things by Incubus on science. Sweet science. Science is cool. That house's roof was kind of funny.
Hilarious.
It like came down the sides of the house.
Yeah, some of those do that.
It's kind of funny looking.
I seen a church one time that was just a straight like that all the way to the ground. So it only had these walls. It was a roof and then just the end walls.
Right.
I was like, whoa. It's pretty
I've seen
cool.
one of those in this town. Isn't that one in this town somewhere?
It doesn't go all the way to the ground, but it's right there off Martin Luther King and that cross one. That it's like right there on the corner.
Mm-hmm. Starlight glimmers in our chat. Hey Starlight, saying I'm trying to stay awake before 11 p.m. Oh, you got only a few more minutes left. You can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it. Matthew's like, I'm paid for lazy people that choose not to listen.
It's my life.
That's Matthew says everything is right off of MLK. Used to not be called that.
It was Terry, wasn't it?
Yes, still should be called that. Stuff. The biggest OMG moments. Streaming now. Everybody should watch it.
All right, we're back. Sheamus Morrison in their parkour.
Oh, he's like, no, I stop, you go. Oh, I knee you in face. I kick you in gut. It's like, I smack my partner in. I'm tired.
This is the old Indian call by call, play by play.
I smack you down and then I fall on ground. Oh gosh, I'm so tired.
Oh, you count to 2.
You only get 2 count.
I have to get my
I knee you in back.
family history out and put it on the screen so we're credible. I approve this.
I don't think that's the right Indians. I don't think we're related to the ones in the Middle East.
Okay, there are no Middle Eastern Indians.
I run and kick you face. Oh, parkour to you.
Parkour! 2 and...
Ooh. Sheamus needs to get over there and tag his partner in so Drew Mac can do some claymores on people's butts.
They're butt heads.
Ooh, I kick you again. I hit your back. I hug you like bear. No, you can't leave. I've got you.
Let her do the play-by-play tonight.
He can't quite get there. His partner was all ready for him to be there. Oh, Sheamus' neck too big. John Morrison cannot hold on. He's like, dude, get over there. It's like, gosh, your leg is in the way.
You need to pretend you're from a different country and actually talk weird the whole time. And people would get...
Elbow to your stomach. What?
Just pretend you don't know English.
Ooh, high kick miss. Ooh, knee to face. Sheamus like, yay. I lay down now. I'm tired. So tired. Oh, tired. Oh, I have to get over. I crawl over you, you dirty boy. Let me
Sheamus is going to get that tag.
I'm going to get my partner.
Here it is. Hot tag. Miz fell down.
I finally got some.
Miz fell down.
Some stuff. Whoa. Drew McIntyre's throwing Miz around like he's a rag doll.
Miz is very crafty. Look at the parkour.
Parkour got caught. Parkour got thrown in corner. Parkour got hugged and thrown.
A release suplex.
All the way across. He almost fell out of the ring up.
Oh, a reverse RKO neck breaker.
He almost didn't make it up.
With his kip up.
Drew Mac accidentally almost didn't make it up. He almost twisted his ankle. He could have been out. We would have had to have a new champion without him.
Sheamus is back up.
Sheamus like, come on, I can totally take him. Let me have him. Yeah, you want him? Yeah. Oh, all right. Oh, you're not there anymore. Parkour got him.
Oh, look behind him. AJ Styles. AJ Styles might get him.
Sheamus just got thrown over the thing.
There he is.
Whee!
Phenomenal forearm. Ring the bell.
So...
I knew that was coming. That was a long jump.
AJ just got them disqualified. What the hell?
Yeah, but it's all right because they're trying... There's no point in the tag team match. Who cares? Get your briefcase. Let's kick his ass. That's what AJ's saying.
What are you doing?
If The Miz was on the freaking right page...
Don't you want to be the champion? Morrison's like, I'll do it.
What is Miz doing?
Morrison's like, oh, there's one for you. He's like, yeah, look at this. This is awesome. I parkoured him. You should totally pin him. Here, kick him some more.
Here it comes. Now is Sheamus going to help him? Because Sheamus said he wouldn't. In the back, that's what he had said to him.
Ooh.
If that happens to you, I'm not going to help you.
Really going to try to cash in right now, though?
Sheamus said, I'll return the favor. It's AJ, so he can't cash in. See?
Not you.
Cash it in. He's down.
No, don't do it. Don't do it, Miz. No. No. No.
Oh, he's going to get Claymored.
Oh, man.
See?
Oh, don't do it. No, see, that's why you shouldn't do it. Don't do it.
Hold on a second. Oh, I need 1 second here. Let's get his big guy in there.
As Matthew says, the match wasn't called. True.
It didn't start, so
Jordan's
therefore it
like,
doesn't count.
I'm going to take my little friend here with me as he yells at him.
Oh, God, he elbowed him in the face a couple times.
He's so angry. Jordan's like, I have to take you away now.
You're a lucky man.
Another day.
He rescued you. Let me down.
You let me down and I'll tear into pieces. The luckiest man alive.
Jackass and the beanstalk. Sheamus
Oh, lame.
and McIntyre win that one, by the way.
Yeah. By a disqualification because AJ got involved. Silly AJ.
Somehow Sheamus is still knocked out.
He's over the top of the thing. So
Is he
can't
back
do
alive
anything.
now?
No, he's not. Evil Bots in the chat. Hey, Evil, how's it going? Letting us know how many people won and what they did. Yeah, AJ won. Dana won. Hill AJ from Matthew. Yep. Jeff won. Yep, he did.
Great show.
Asuka won. They sure did. Randy was holding Bliss at the beginning. Oh, yeah, that happened. Matthew's like, something is about to drop. Is it?
Boom.
Looks like Evil. Why do you wait until the end to come in and get results like we all just didn't watch the stream? I don't know. Maybe we didn't watch it. I really tried not to. But I did.
Oh, God.
What?
Oh, I thought this was on.
Ugh, so gross. Nobody wants to watch that crap. As Luke's I'm about to drop the annoyed band hammer. Yeah, you're gotta drop that hammer, Luke, because it's time to leave. We have Mohammed in our chat, but we are going to be leaving. So thanks for joining us, Mohammed. If you're new, subscribe to our channel.
We'll be
back
here
on
Wednesday
for some AEW and NXT.
We do appreciate you.
AEW's winner is coming, and it's NXT's Go Home for War Games. This pay-per-view coming up.
I'm excited for that.
On this next weekend.
War Games. Now you just talk like this.
Talk like this.
Like we're part of redemption.
Like we're part of Retribution.
That's what it's called.
That place with those weirdos and their mask things.
I don't even know my name.
I don't even know what group I belong to. Aha!
But
Flash
it's okay.
McCarrots was in the chat. Hey, Flash!
See a Flash.
AJ's bodyguard is saving him. Totally.
No. He's saving McIntyre.
Evil
You
Bot's
weren't
like, I'll be
listening.
here on Wednesday for reals. For reals, man. For reals.
For really
Fat
though.
Lace is like, not a bad Raw tonight. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Luna was here and gone. And Matthew's like, later, y'all, I'll be better managed. Sweet.
All right,
Don't
we will
forget
see
to howl
you
at the
on
moon,
Wednesday.
Matthew.
All right, everybody, we appreciate you. Thanks
Yes.
for watching Wrestling Gab, and we will see you in just 2 short days.
Yeah, so have a great night and a good day tomorrow. We'll see you on Wednesday, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks.